let's start setting up, shall we?
Okay.
Hello everybody, welcome to Phil That Flies and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator after a very short break in Prepared. So this afternoon we are flying from London Gatwick to Tivat in Montenegro. We're flying EasyJet flight 8521, which is currently not flying but will be resuming again in June, and certainly flew all the way through till December last year, I think, off and on. So it's my first time to Tivat, and I'm quite excited about it because the approaches are quite interesting. There are no ILS approaches, no RNAV approaches. We've got a choice between a couple of offset localizer approaches, which is what we'll probably be doing looking at the weather at the moment, or possibly even a visual circle to land. So whatever way we land, there'll be very little automation used today, so that's good. A very warm welcome to everyone who's got here early. Joao, RB, Matt, hello to you, Melon Lord, Dickens, and Jenny, and probably hundreds and hundreds of people I've missed. Benjamin, hello. Gibi, hello. And Ian, of course, welcome to you. I'm glad your notifications are working again. LJ Vlogs, hello to you. Kai, hello to you as well. And Simon, who, are you joining me? No, you're not joining me, I don't think. But Scott is joining me somewhere. And yes, I think a few people are umming and ahhing about it. Anyway, Melon Thingy, sorry. Hello to you. Hello, DH Simulations as well. Good. Let's get on board. Let's start setting up. I've done a little bit, as always, because, you know, I think it gets a bit repetitive watching me go through everything from cold and dark every single time. So we are connected to ground power at the moment, and we've got the ADs aligned and all of that sort of thing. So we're pretty much ready to start setting up the MCDU. Proper grotty weather here in Gatwick, as you can see. Rainy, grey. The plan is to depart at 0700 local, which is when the flight's scheduled to depart when it resumes in the real world. It's now 0536 Zulu, so we've got about 24 minutes to get everything set up, get the passengers boarded, and try and avoid getting into trouble with Gatwick ATC, which is always a big achievement in itself. Thank you, Ignis. That's very kind of you. And hello to you, 707 Liner from Perth, Australia. Mark, good to have you here. Yeah, good luck, Scott. Absolutely. I'm glad you're impressed with the route, DH Simulations. And to Lua, it's lovely to have you here. Thank you for popping by. Not a problem. The main thing is you're watching, Simon. The main thing is you're watching. Exactly, yeah, normal weather. We had a little break with some sun here in London, but normal service has been resumed now. Right, let's move up to the overhead panel, and I'm still trying to use P3D keyboard shortcuts, which obviously don't work. We'll turn on the fuel pumps. We are refueled. We'll turn on the seatbelt sign, and we'll turn the no smoking or no electronic devices sign to auto. We've got our nav and logo lights on. We're going to start the APU, get a bit of air conditioning going in the cabin for the nice passengers, and while that's starting up, we'll start programming our route. And then we'll get our clearance, and so it will begin. The interaction with Gatwick ATC, who are all wonderful people, but I do end up, for some reason, doing things wrong here quite often. So our nav database is in date. We'll go to the init A page, and I imported the route via the world map screen, as I always do, because I just find that it sort of works. Don't know if it works better, but it works, and it's a habit I've got into. So we'll put in our flight number, which is EZY 85 Yankee Kilo. And our alternate today is Belgrade, I think, and I can't remember what the ICAO code is. LYBE, that's our alternate. And I hope we don't have to divert there because I don't have any scenery for it. But I don't think we will. The weather's looking far better over in Montenegro than it is here. We're going to use a cost index of 12, and we're going to be flying at 37,000 feet, flight level 370. So that's init A done. Next we want to do our flight plan. But before we do our flight plan, we're going to want to get our clearance. So let's do that. Thank you for the latest meta. Yeah, still looking pretty good. This is live weather, Melon Lord. Yes, it is. Hello, Scott. You're in here. You got your clear. Oh, good for you. Good for you. I'm just about to do it. I decided not to tune clearance straight, or not to tune ground straight away, because it does get frightfully noisy. So we want to go to 121.7. There's no clearance delivery frequency online at the moment. And as always, particularly at Gatwick, I'm going to type up exactly what I want to say before I say it. And I'm going to get the latest ATIS. I got it just before, but, you know, yep, still Yankee. On stand 50 with information Yankee. Type A320 Neo. Request clearance to Tivat. Now, I'm not hearing anything. I would expect to be hearing something on this frequency. So I don't know what that's about. We may end up having... Oh, here we are.
Tivat 246, Heathrow ground, stand 320, push and start approach. Push start approach, speedbird 246,
Gatwick ground, good afternoon. EZY85 Yankee Kilo on stand 50 with information Yankee. Type A320 Neo, request clearance to Tivat.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are you good to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Okay.
That's a great start. 124225, thank you, bye-bye.
There it is.
Oh, God. That's so embarrassing. That's so embarrassing. Never mind. Never mind. He said 124225, but I think he's wrong because that's the tower frequency, and we do have ground online on 121.8. It's only what? It's only 0.1 out. Only 0.1 out. There we are. 121.8. Right. Let me catch up with the chat a little bit, and we'll try that again. Looks like we're going to... I haven't actually looked, LJ Vlogs. I'm not going away this year. I'm not going away this year. Next summer. Next summer's the year for me. I have imported everything from SimBrief, but I do it via the world map screen rather than the MCDU because it means you can get your weights and balances exactly right. What weather do I... This is live weather monkey. Boss? Raining in Amsterdam, so is it? Yeah, yeah. Yes, you did, Simon. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. I didn't, but you did. I wasn't listening properly. Sky God, not ATC God. Exactly, exactly. Oh dear, oh dear. Scott, are you on 121.8? Because that appears to be Heathrow ground, Gatwick ground rather. But have they gone on? No, 121.8. Yeah, okay, right. Here we go. Let's try that again. Gatwick ground, good afternoon. EZY85 Yankee Kilo on stand 50 with information Yankee. Type A320 Neo. Request clearance to Tivat.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, Gatwick ground, hello, cleared to Tivat on the Minfo 1 mic departure, runway 26 left, squawk 7577, QNH is 1004.
Cleared to Tivat via the Minfo 1 mic departure, runway 26 left, squawking 7577 and QNH 1004, EZY85 Yankee Kilo.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, read that correct.
Hooray! Hooray, we did it in the end. Honestly, you lot should see me flying when I'm not also I'm not also watching the YouTube chat and all the rest of it. I'm really good at it sometimes. Even this sort of thing. Squawk 7577. We'll turn that on. Okie dokie. So, we want QNH 1004, which we are on, because I'm super prepared with that sort of thing. I think ground must have just come back online. Yeah, they must have just popped back online, which is good. ATC... I'm not quite ready for that title yet, Simon. Ah, dear. Right, here we go. Thank you, Kai. So, 26 left is what we were expecting, and the Minfo 1 mic is also what we're expecting, so that's all set up, which is nice. So, we can check that against the chart, which I'll do on my iPad. We'll have a good look at the charts once we're in the air, as always. So we're going to take off. We're going to fly ahead to 2.3 nautical miles from the localizer, by which point we need to be between 1,500 and 4,000 feet. Then we're going to make a right turn to distance 31 from Detling. Maximum 220 knots throughout this, so we'll remember to set
Gatwick,
that
right, good
in a
afternoon.
minute.
This is speed
And basically we're
86,
climbing to
Papa
4,000
Tango,
feet and no
AT3,
higher
requesting about
until
temperature.
distance 29
Tivat
from
86
detonate.
Tango Gatwick ground, hello,
So because we don't have working VNAV in the fly-by-wire just
Readability
yet,
5,
we'll
speedway
set
86, Papa
4,000 feet in there. We'll set 220 knots in here. This is exactly it, Jenny. It's true. It's honestly true. You should have seen me flying planes when I was 15. I was blooming awesome at it then.
Stand 107 via Romeo Kilo.
And we're going to go into managed heading mode because the plane can manage that. Of course, we need to turn on our flight directors first. And we need to then come down and set up the init blue page. The other thing I find whenever I'm flying online with you lot, as soon as something starts to go wrong, more and more things start to go wrong because I just can't leave it behind me. I'm constantly thinking about what an idiot I've been, and so I'm not concentrating on what I'm doing next. So it should be a fun flight anyway. That's I think my point. I would love a cappuccino, Dickens. Oh, you're doing your first clearance from Gander. Good luck, Kami. Kai. I'm going to have to go through my Discord messages when we're in the air and remind myself of your landing rate and where it was so that I can share that with everyone, I think. Okay, now we can go over to the performance page. And there was a little bit of a problem earlier because Web Pro was not working. It was offline. But then it started working again, so the panic was over. And I do have my takeoff speeds calculated. So V1's 142, rather low because of the wet runway. VR is 153 and V2 is 154. Transition altitude here is 6,000 feet. We're going to use thrust reduction of 1700 and acceleration of 3200. In other words, 1500 above ground level and then 1500 above that. This is all down to airline SOPs, but that's what I'm using today. So, we are now, I believe, in a position to do our before start checklist down to the line. So let's do that.
Before start checklist.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Completed. Gear pins and covers.
Removed.
Signs.
On and auto.
ADAs.
Nav.
Fuel quantity.
Set.
Take
KLM
off data.
222, ground close, done 3, and start 3 face south.
1004 set.
1004 set. Down to the line.
Good. Hello, Mort. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Pilot 2.0. Lovely to have you back as well. I'm glad you're pleased we're back in the Neo aviation. Yeah, I'll always love it.
No problem. See you later. Have a good day.
Yeah. Did you watch my stream in the 747 the other day, Kai? It was beautiful. Beautiful. Exactly. No one's here for perfection. These streams always animate you to get a beer in the evening, usually, and now you really want a good coffee. Yeah. Peer pressure, we say. Peer pressure, yeah. I know, I'm always very easily influenced by people who are going off to get beers and coffee.
Good, 4096 Gatwick ground till I take the right onto 08
Okay, so
left.
we're on APU
Then
power now.
Romeo, Juliet,
So that's that.
Papa, Kilo,
I think we can
stand
fast forward the
17.
pre-flight events a little bit and get underway. We're ahead of
Romeo,
schedule.
Juliet, didn't quite get the rest. Speed by 4096.
Hi guys, here's the load.
Tivat 4096, it'll be Juliet, Papa, and then Kilo to stand 17.
Juliet, Papa, Kilo to the
Yeah,
stand.
I might get a coffee
Speed
once
by
we're in the air,
4096.
actually. I fancy one now. Yeah, very easily led. Very easily led. Just let the cabin announcement play, and yeah, we can set off a bit early. Why not? Often happens in the real world if everyone's boarded, and everyone's boarded. That will be boarded very soon.
86 Papa Tango, D33, in the Boeing 747 8F, requested in flight clearance to Boston International.
Ooh, someone's off to Boston.
86 Papa Tango, you're cleared to Boston. Novna, 1XO departure, runway 26, squawk 1461,
Everyone's going to miss the takeoff because they're making coffee now. No pink textures. What do you mean pink textures for me?
Clear to Boston,
Oh, was that in reference to the FS2 that we were talking about in the Discord the other day?
Squawk
It's not your buttery ones I want to expose, Kai, though. I mean, you could come on here and congratulate me on some of my better landings,
all
but
packs are on board.
you make different choices.
1004, read back correct.
Yes, hello Liam 10 plays, yeah, I'm using V-Pilot, that's correct.
1004, Freebird 86 Papa Tango.
Right, so we'll just wait for the door to close, and then we'll do our before start checklist below the line. Meanwhile, I'll see if my Delan clip is charged enough to give me working track IR. Yes, it seems to be doing so. Oof. Yes, there we are. It's working. And I've also got some new rudder pedals, which I haven't actually used on a stream before. This taking a little bit of getting used to, so we may get some slightly dodgy yawing as we go down the runway. But we'll see. I've got to bite the bullet and get used to them at some point. It's interesting that my selected speed keeps disappearing. It's the third time I've put it
taxi Mike 1 via Zulu and Mike.
Oh, okay. Do you know, now you've mentioned it, there is a little bit of a pink tinge. There is a bit of a pink tinge.
KLM 2222 taxi holding point
Oh,
Mike
excellent,
1,
Benjamin. Welcome to Gatwick.
And Mike.
If it wasn't so late, yeah, I guess it. What time is it for you? It must be like 10 p.m. or something like that, is it? So we've got three of us flying them. We've got Benjamin and Scott. I don't know where Scott is. He's probably, I mean, he got his clearance ages ago, so he's probably well on his way. Look, there's the BA747, which is off to Boston, and of which I am slightly jealous. But anyway, never mind. I always get like this. I'm doing a short haul flight and I'm really excited about it. And then I see someone who's doing another flight which looks more exciting and I wish I was doing that instead. But I don't have time today.
Gatwick
Oh, it is slightly pink in that area.
Bit of a foreigner. Can I get that taxi one more time at the bay number, please?
What a dirty plane it is. You're at stand 24.
It'll be Juliet,
Where is that?
Kilo.
This controller sounds quite nice. I don't think I'm going to get into trouble with him unless I do something
Juliet,
really
Kilo
stupid.
17, thank you very much. Speedbird 4096.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you're much
No problem
closer
at all.
to the runway than I am. You're on Pier 2. Right, doors closed. We'll turn the beacon light on. And we'll do the before start checklist below the line.
Below the line.
Windows and doors.
Closed.
Closed. Beacon.
On.
Thrust levers.
Oh, let's check these. I haven't actually checked them. Yeah, they're looking idle. And my throttle quadrant is working.
Idle.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay, let's get our push and start clearance. Gatwick ground, EZY85 Yankee Kilo on stand 50, QNH 1004, request push and start.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, stand 50, push and start approved, face west.
Push and start approved, face west, EZY85 Yankee Kilo.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Roger. Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Pushing back.
The navigator. I'm glad you bit the bullet, Dickens. Yeah, it's definitely worth doing, I think. Ciao, Andrea. Come stai? Thank you. It's lovely to have you back here. You have to go for your lunch. Oh no. Well, you can always catch
Gatwick
up once
ground,
you're
good
in, no
afternoon.
worries.
Skyways 402.
Hello, Joel. How are you? How are you?
24, ready for push and start.
Skyway East 402, Gatwick ground, hello, stand 24.
I do, Simon.
Start approved,
That's
face
yes, that's good to hear. I was
start
about to
approved,
try and
safety.
sell a Club
Skyway
Filbert Silver
402.
subscription to Dickens, but then I remembered he already had one. We'll talk more about Club Filbert in the air.
Good afternoon, Gatwick ground. EZ58 Kilo Yankee at stand 49 Mike with information Zulu.
Turn the engine mode, select it to start.
Requesting clearance to Tivat as filed.
You're cleared behind
Ah,
engine
that's
start.
EZ58 Kilo Yankee, Gatwick ground, hello, cleared Tivat. Midfield 1 Mike departure, runway 26 left.
Starting engine 2.
Squawk 6460, QNH 1004.
That's Benjamin.
I couldn't type that fast enough. One more time for EZ58 Kilo Yankee.
EZ58 Kilo Yankee, no problem at all, cleared to Tivat.
Noob.
Midfield 1 Mike departure. Squawk 6460, QNH 1004.
Cleared to Tivat via the Minfo 1 Mike departure. Squawk 6460 and QNH 1004 EZY58 Kilo Yankee.
EZY8521 Kilo Yankee, is that correct?
So you're not late, Benjamin, after all.
Gatwick ground, hello, Evelyn 134, holding short of Romeo with you. Evelyn 134, Gatwick ground, hello, taxi stand 21 via Juliet, Papa and Kilo.
He was very graceful about it, though, wasn't he? Very graceful. I didn't copy that clearance because I said it, but very calm. I'd be like, I'm so sorry, I didn't hear what you said, and get all stressed about it. But no, very smooth, Benjamin, very smooth.
Push back complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the right with the pin.
So engine
Thanks,
2
and
started.
you can disconnect
Starting engine
and go
1.
to hand signals.
We'll start
Thanks.
engine
Have
1.
a good flight. See you later.
So I'm using the latest dev version of the A320NX, if anyone was wondering. I've moved over from the experimental because someone, I can't remember who, someone was talking about having a few fairly major issues with it, so I figured I'd go back to the dev and wait for that to be sorted out. Your mouth seems to be working fine, Benjamin. It's more your ears, I think, that are the problem. Hard landing in Tivat. Yes, it is. It is a bit tricky. We'll hope for our best. We'll hope for the best. We'll hope for the best.
By inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To reduce your seatbelt, lift the metal flap.
Yeah, I'm very much down with all of this streaming language now, Kai. Very much down with it all. Thanks in no small part to the education I'm receiving in my Discord server.
Each door is equipped with an escape slide. Locate the nearest exit to you.
What am I doing? Pressing the wrong buttons. This is the trouble with using two sims. Okay, so we've got 2 good engine starts. Turn the engine mode selector back to normal. Pop up to the overhead panel, shut off the APU bleed and the APU. Set the nose light to taxi while we're up here. And we'll do the after start checklist.
After start checklist.
Oxygen will be flowing to the
Anti-ice.
mask, even though the bag may not
We'll turn the anti-ice on.
Cover your nose and mouth with a mask. Place the elastic band
Set.
around your head
ECAM
and
status.
tighten by pulling
Checked.
on the end.
Pitch trim.
Secure your own
Pitch
mask
trim, we want
before
to
discarding.
set
Your life jacket
24.4%,
is
so we'll
located
do that
under your
now.
seat. Tighten the straps and once outside the aircraft, pull on the tabs to inflate your jacket.
25%
If the
set.
jacket fails
Rudder
to
trim.
inflate,
0.
After start
the
checklist
next.
complete.
Your jacket
Flight
is
control
Flight control
light
check
and
time.
will automatically illuminate in water.
Full up.
This is a non-smoking flight.
Full down.
Smoking is not permitted in
Neutral.
the cabin or
Full
in the
left.
lavatories. Cabin lights
Full
will now
right.
be turned off. Reading lights
Neutral.
It's Sam, hello,
Rudder.
welcome to you. Welcome to you.
Thank you very much.
Full
for your
left.
attention.
Pyro flashbacks. It's not as
Full
bad
right.
as Faro,
Neutral.
LJ, but I really hope not. I really hope not. The last thing I need is to be have any kind of flashbacks with that.
Good day, EZY8521 Echo, radio check.
EZY8521 Echo Gatwick ground, hello, readability 5.
Yeah, I know. See what I mean, Benjamin?
EZY8521
I
Echo,
bet this is what I mean about flying beautifully when no one's watching.
We're requesting clearance to Edinburgh, please.
Clear left side.
EZY8521 Echo clear to Edinburgh, Lambourne 6 Mike departure, runway 26
So
left.
we'll just wait for a break in the comms and then we'll get our taxi clearance.
Clear to Edinburgh, Lambourne 6 Mike, out of runway 26 left, stroke 0476, QNH
Oh, good
1004, EZY8521 Echo.
Good news, full moon party.
EZY8521 Echo, read back correct.
Gatwick
2222 Gatwick ground.
He just got in before me. Gatwick ground, EZY85 Yankee Kilo, request taxi.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, taxi hold short Juliet via Lima Papa.
You were slightly broken. Could you say again, please? EZY85 Yankee Kilo.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, no problem. Hold short Juliet via Lima and Papa.
Hold short Juliet via Lima and Papa, EZY85 Yankee Kilo.
Brake check.
Pressure 0.
Okay. So I'm just going to have a quick look at my charts.
Hello, Easy.
Lima and Papa.
Romeo on Juliet.
So first left and hold short.
EZY48 Foxtrot Romeo Gatwick ground, hello. Taxi stand
Juliet is there.
106
Okie
via
dokie.
Juliet
Off we
Romeo
go.
and Kilo.
Stand 106 and confirm it was Juliet Romeo and Kilo for EC48 Foxtrot Romeo.
Skyway
Skyways 402, ready for taxi.
Skyways 402, taxi, holding point Mike 126 left via Juliet and Mike.
Taxi to Mike 1 for runway 26 left via Juliet and Mike, Skyways 402.
Oh, he's changed all the ground markings, I see. Got dotted lines, we've got blue and red lines. This is all new to me.
EZY48 Foxtrot Romeo, A firm, Juliet Romeo Kilo.
Juliet Romeo Kilo for 48 Romeo.
Hello ground, EZ249 Hotel.
I think this is not Papa. Yeah, this isn't
Romeo,
Papa. This isn't
with
Papa.
EZ249 Hotel, very good afternoon, Gatwick ground. Taxi stand 104
I hope he doesn't
via
notice.
Juliet Romeo and Kilo.
Let's just make haste onto Papa, which is in fact this one.
Stand 104, Juliet Romeo Kilo, 429 Hotel.
EZY58 Yankee Kilo taxi, holding point Alpha Tree, runway 26 left via Papa and Alpha November.
Taxi holding point Alpha 3, 26 left via Papa and Alpha November, EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Right. I'm not even looking at the chat because I dread to think what it says. Auto brake set to max.
Gatwick ground,
EZY58 Kilo Yankee ready for push
weather radar.
EZY58 Kilo Yankee
wind
stand
shear.
forward 9er, push and start approved, face east. Push and start
So we are
face
on
east.
Papa. Alpha
EZY58
November
Kilo
is
Yankee.
going to be
EZY58 Kilo Yankee, correction, face west.
not this one, not the next one, but the one after.
EZY58 Kilo Yankee.
Speedbird 86 Papa Tango, gate 33, ready for push to start.
Speedbird 86 Papa Tango.
We'll test the takeoff config.
Tree, push and start approved, face south.
Push to start approved, facing south. Speedbird 86 Papa Tango.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225, bye bye.
Tower on 124.225 for EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Thank you, bye bye.
See ya.
Gatwick ground, very good afternoon. EZ27 Delta, stand 103.
It's all happening a bit quickly. I'm used to a few more delays at
Edinburgh.
at Gatwick.
Semi break, Skyways 402, contact Gatwick Tower 124.225.
Gatwick Tower on 124.225. Thanks very much for the ATC, Skyways 402.
No problem. EZ287 Delta Gatwick ground, hello, cleared to Edinburgh. Lambourne 6 Mike departure, squawk 0562, QNH 10.
Hello, Skyways 402, holding Mike 1.
Skyways 402, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, roger.
Right, where's Alpha 3? It's that next one, isn't it? Yep. Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, EZ85 Yankee Kilo, approaching hold Alpha 3.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, roger.
Before takeoff checklist.
Flight
I
controls.
will catch up with the chat once we're in the air. It's
Checked.
just, you know
Flight
how
instruments.
it is.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirmed.
Flat setting.
Config 2.
Config 2. V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
V1, 1, 4, 2, VR, 1, 5, 3, V2, 1, 5, 4.
V1, 1, 4, 2. VR, 1, 5, 3. V2, 1, 5, 4. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the
Good. Right, I can do a little bit of catching up.
Gatwick Tower, Air France.
How do you know when to start applying flaps on approach?
A320 Neo, information Zulu on board.
So you have your flap extension speeds
inbound,
here.
26 left, 7 miles to go.
So you can't extend your flaps before if you're above these speeds. That's the first thing. Second rule of thumb is you should try and extend your first stage of flaps before intercepting the localizer. And unless you're being asked to maintain a high speed, you should, not always, but you should, depending on your airline, extend flaps 2 and get your gear down before you intercept the glide slope. Hello, Super A Pro. Hello.
KLM 2222.
Typical UK weather. Yes. Yes, I've got my seatbelt on. Yes. Like a Luna Park. What's a Luna Park? 26 departure, LJ Vols. 26 left. Gatwick does look amazing. This is the latest version. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in the video description if you want to find it. It's MKVY's Freeware Gatwick, and he calls it something like the Super Plus Star Gucci all singing and dancing version. And it's performing pretty well for me. So yeah, he's been working on this for a long time, as many of you will know, and it just keeps getting better and better. It really is a payware quality freeware airport. So, yeah. You should all get it.
left, Air France F378.
Skyways 4082 behind the landing.
No, it's because for some reason something is...
Fire Mike 1 behind the landing aircraft.
It's because for some reason FS2 crew is no longer properly reading the flap setting from the aircraft, whereas it used to.
2222 further ATC, monitor Unicom 122.8.
Or it's because I've set something wrong in the settings. That's also a possibility. No, I've got takeoff flap config 1 plus F set, so I don't know what's going on there, to be honest with you. Why are you an EasyJet? I don't know, Scott. I don't know. But have a good flight, and we'll see you at the other end. You're not just any EasyJet, you're a Europe car advertising EasyJet. I guess I don't have any UK virtual planes in my model matching, I guess. So it's just picked something. But at least it's picked something appropriate rather than an American or something like that. It definitely does, Jenny, yeah. When you start making forays into Europe, this is a very good place to start. And we can all come and watch. There's not too much traffic, Suho, that's true. It's true. So do we have any further ATC after takeoff? Do we have a departure frequency or a London frequency or anything? No, we did earlier. But what we'll do then is we will pre-tune 122.8, which was easy. Good afternoon, Ozzy Osbourne. Nice to have someone of your level of fame in this in my stream. Welcome. And yes, indeed, see you in Tivat, Scott. Yorkshire Pud 63, hello to you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, thank you, Liam Templates. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have you with us. Hello, Aviation 09. Weren't you here before? Did you go and come back again? Anyway, welcome back to you. Gatwick does seem quiet for a Saturday, it's true. It's quite a lot of arrivals, I think, hence why we're both holding here for a little while. Yes, here's one coming in now. But not too many departures, and that caught me by surprise. You know, normally I have...
Yankee Kilo, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, Easy85 Yankee Kilo. Yeah, normally you have loads of time to mess around and get everything set up, but no, it was sort of straight here. There's the Air France landing. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't think Jason's here, but he was telling me that they've changed the engine sounds on the dev version, and they have. They're much, much quieter. There goes Scott lining up and waiting after. Oh, someone mentioned something about icing further up. I'm sorry, I did note it, but I forgot to reply. Oh, it was Simon, wasn't it? Heavy icing on departure and arrival. Well, maybe we'll get the wing anti-ice on as well then, to be on the safe side. Yeah, there we are. Hello, Bob11, and hello, the kids vlog. Welcome to the stream. Let's pop outside and have a look at Scott's, no doubt, excellent takeoff. Maybe you're right, LJ Vlogs, I don't know. Personally, I'm streaming today rather than tomorrow because tomorrow's looking nice out and today's looking grim, so it seems like...
Skies 402, runway 26 left, surface wind 220 degrees at 17 knots, gusting 28, clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 26 left, Skyways 402.
Good afternoon, LDR, how are you? Nice to have you here.
No worries. Air France 378, welcome to Gatwick, second right onto Juliet, hold short Romeo and contact ground.
Ah, yes, right. I must have, yeah, they all blur into one after a while. I'm glad you could make this one.
Text,
and hello, Meatloaf, welcome to you as well.
Thank you for service, bye-bye.
The dirty livery.
Alpha 19 runway 26 left. EZY85 Yankee Kilo via Alpha 1, line up runway 26 left.
Fire Alpha 1, line up runway 26 left, EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Right, so we'll turn our strobes on. Parking brakes off, we'll get lined up.
Below the line.
Cabin crew, be seated for takeoff. Takeoff.
Gatwick Tower, EZ58 Kilo Yankee at Alpha 3.
Cabin crew.
EZ58 Kilo Yankee, Matt Gracchus, Gatwick Tower, good afternoon, Roger.
Advised.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Packs.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
So I'm getting a few stutters here this afternoon, but given
Sorry, 4082, no further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal.
Given the detail in this airport.
122 decimal 8, thanks very much. See you later.
Runway turn-off lights on, nose light to take off, and once we get our clearance we can turn the landing lights on. Hello Soham, welcome to the stream. Oh LDR, that sucks. I wonder why Ibiza would be causing it.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, runway 26 left, service wind 220 degrees of 17 knots, gusting 2 clear takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Right, here we go.
Ready?
Ready.
Take off.
Gatwick Tower, good afternoon. It's Speedbird 86 Papa Tango at holding point
Engine
Alpha 2
stable.
for runway 26 left.
86 Papa Tango, Gatwick Tower, Shalom, Roger.
Manflex, SRS, runway, auto thrust blue.
Check.
Correction
Thrust
58
set.
Kilo Yankee, hold Alpha 1, correction via Alpha 1, line up runway 26 left.
100 knots.
By Alpha 1, line up 26 left, EZ58 Kilo Yankee.
V1. Rotate.
Gosh, it's quite the gusty wind
Positive
here.
climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Yeah, the engines are much quieter. Much quieter.
Yeah, 5 Yankee Kilo, no further ATC, Unicom 122 decimal 8.
Unicom 122.8 for EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Thanks for the ATC. Bye bye. Right, we can move down to our climb detent now, which I find really hard to find on my new throttle quadrant. Oh, there we are. There we are. Good enough. Excellent. So we're just passing our acceleration altitude, so the nose is being dropped slightly by the autopilot. And as we pass the S speed, we will retract our flaps. Yeah, I know, blowy, isn't it, Scott?
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
Flaps 0.
Speed checked.
Yeah, so there was no flaps 2, so all we really wanted was to go from 1 to 0, but you can't have everything. And I'll just turn our TCAS on, because I forgot. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't work anyway. We'll increase our range on here a little bit. So we're at 4,000 feet now, and we're accelerating up to 250 knots, nearly there. And if we have a look at the departure chart, we should really be maintaining 4,000 feet until after 29 nautical miles from Detling, and then climbing to 5,000 by Acorn and 6,000 by Mimfo. So we can now climb to 5,000. Depends if we want to follow the SID. It doesn't really matter with no ATC online, but let's do it for the sake of completeness, just for today. Just for today. And I can catch up with the chat now. So Matthew Pilot 11, your stream looks really cool. Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to the stream. Nice to have you here. Sorry it took me a while to get back to you. Takeoff's always a bit intense. No, you can, Melon Lord. You can use the part of the runway with the arrows on takeoff, but not on landing. Soham, thank you for... Oh, no worries. Oh, were you? I must have missed you. I don't recognise your name. I'm sorry about that. No, you can't land on the area with the arrows. You can only take off from there, Dion. Ian, just going to get some... No worries, no worries. See you shortly, if you're still here. Safe from Gatwick ATC, yeah. I instantly feel more relaxed when I switch to Unicom. What rudder pedals did I bought? I bought the £89 Thrustmaster ones because I didn't want to spend loads and loads of money. And yeah, I'm not used to them yet, but I think they're plenty good enough. They're good enough for Ben, they're good enough for Ian, they're good enough for me. Yes, so this is Pilot to ATC's Flight Crew A320 program that I'm using for the co-pilot and the cabin announcements, Matthew. There's a link to it in the video description if you're interested. But they are releasing a new version. So this is sort of a general version that works with all A320s available. But they're releasing a new version soon specifically for the A32NX. So I'm quite excited about that. And if you're looking to buy one, I'm not sure what the deal with the pricing is. I don't know if you get this one and that one or what, but it's maybe worth checking that out before you buy it if you're considering it. Yeah, exactly, Flyter, exactly. Yeah, it was supposed to be out this weekend, wasn't it? But they found a few little niggles that they need to work on. Okay, we'll climb 6,000 feet now. Dingo, I don't know if I said hello to you. I remember you saying hello, and I meant to reply, but I don't know whether I did or not. Anyway, as you requested, we're doing a more interesting sort of an approach today. We're doing some hand flying, whether it's the circle to land or the LOC DME. It is a great feeling departing from Gatwick. Yeah, it is. It is. It's very exciting. Hooray! So you weren't far behind at all, Benjamin. You did pretty well. Yes, I do have the latest Navigraph nav data beta installed with the latest airbag. Yeah, I think I updated. Pretty sure I updated it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and I don't think we really need to hang around at 6,000 all the way to Minfa, so we'll go all the way up now to our cruising altitude of flight level 370. And you'll notice that I'm using selected altitude because sometimes this plane does weird things with the constraints. Won't be forever. There will be working VNAV. It'll all be wonderful, but we're not there yet. So we'll set standard pressure because we're passing the transition altitude, and we'll do the after takeoff climb checklist all the way through.
After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Packs.
On.
Down to the line.
Set standard.
Standard, cross-checked. Passing flight level 086. Now.
Check.
And we can finish that off below the line because we're above the transition altitude.
Standard set.
Standard set. After takeoff checklist complete.
You're on my Air India A320 Neo Fundriser as well as the Cargolux 747-400. Yes, yeah, I saw you say that earlier. Excellent. Well, I'm very glad you've come back, Aviation 09. I must be doing something right. So nice to listen to the stream. More over you. Oh, thank you, Vegala Hans. Thank you. I'm glad you're finding it useful. Yes, well, I'm sort of looking forward to it, Dingo. I have mixed feelings. It's a long time since I've done a non-ILS approach in the A32NX, actually. But, yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be fun. Even if it goes wrong, it'll be fun. Right, so we are above 10,000 feet now, so we can turn off the landing lights. And because it's nice and smooth, we can turn off the seatbelt signs as well. Awesome. Who's for a little bit of Munich? Music. I think it's time. I think it's time. The heavy workload bit is over. It's time to chill out in the cruise. Let's have a bit of Jonah Ardecker. We haven't had any of him for a while. I'll keep it quietish. And a little bit of wing view action as we climb through this second layer of clouds. What I was going for when I said Munich, I was sort of trying to say tunes and music at the same time, and that's why it came out as Munich. What's this, Kai? You're going to fly Gatwick to Tivat in your 737 later, are you? Minus 53 without gear, well that's quite something. Why later, Kai? Why not now? You could join us. Yeah, I am on Volanta. You're just about to descend into JFK from Denver. Nice. Have a good landing, Matthew. Yes, I think I said everything. It lost my flight. I don't know why. I'm definitely showing on there, but for some reason, the flight plan that I put in earlier has disappeared. I'll reload that. Right, we're going to have one track of this, but to be honest, I think we need something a bit more upbeat. It's not an evening stream. It's early in the morning on here, early afternoon in real life, so I don't think this is quite the vibely one. What was I going to do? Oh yes, I was looking for my flight number, which I've forgotten. U28521. Yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, we can always divert to mute. The FS2 crew weekend update is out. They say they've had to add more options. Oh, okay. Oh, that's brilliant. That's very exciting.
Airborne. Continuing descent towards Heathrow. Now descending to flight level 1.
Oh yes, Dickens. Very good point. Very good point. So this weekend, Willie Canuck on his show on Sky Blue Radio, to which I will post a link, is doing a massive giveaway. So there are 2 prizes to be won. There is a boxed copy of Microsoft Flight Simulator with the DVDs, and also a copy of the Aerosoft CRJ. So he's interviewing one of the head honchos of Aerosoft, and he's bringing these prizes along with him. So I'm going to go back to my Discord and find out exactly what you have to do, and then I'll post a link in the chat. So yes, Winfried Diekman, the CEO of Aerosoft, is being interviewed by him on Sunday on his show, and you listen live at 1300 Zulu for your chance to win. So I'd highly recommend doing that. And you can also have a listen to my interview that I did on Sky Blue Radio a few weeks ago if you click on the podcast link. So there's something for everyone there, free prizes and an hour of me talking. Yeah, this is not the right music for this flight. It's just not. I'm going to try and find something new. I do a lot of jazz and a lot of classical, but I'm not really in the mood for either at the moment. So we're going to try and find something a little bit upbeat. What about acoustic indie focus? Let's see what that's like. This sounds promising. We'll see how it goes. A bit loud perhaps though, I'll turn it down. The Gatwick scenery is great, you got it a few days ago. Yeah, it is. I've had it for a long time, but it keeps getting better. Ah, Christopher, I didn't spot you arriving. Lovely to have you here. It is one dirty. It's a bit too dirty. I'd like an option to have it washed just a tiny bit. You're doing another long haul Jakarta to Karachi. Nice, interesting route. Stall, what is it? So a stall is when the airflow over your wing is basically insufficient to give you lift. So your nose will drop. That's what a stall is. And depending on the plane, it can be quite mild or quite serious. Can result in a spin, which is worse. Yeah, everyone misses Kaffl's Baby Yoda picture, I think. Ah, your Game Pass just crashed into loading screen. Oh no. Back from lunch. Welcome back, Vintaru. You can always rewind and watch it. But remember, if you do that to catch up, a lot of people don't. You were adjusting what to the old music, is that? Or FU2 Max, hello! Things are good, thank you. How are you? Hello, Star Alliance. So a stall happens when your nose is too high and your airspeed is too low. So that's why you think your nose will raise, but it's the high nose, high pitch up attitude that can cause the stall. And the stall is when your nose then drops. Monday the schools reopen. You have a lot of... Oh, bad luck, Demetrius. Don't envy you. Yes. So yes, Club Filbert. Someone has... It wasn't me. Someone has just done exclamation mark Club Filbert. I should probably tell you about it. Now that's happened. You can read about it. You can listen to me talk about it. Yes, I think you should go back to Baby Yoda, Cathal. It's how I know you. But it's your choice. It's your life. And if you want to be some kind of special ops night vision goggle guy, then that's your choice. Yeah, Club Filbert. So if you enjoy my streams and you like what I do on the channel, you can become a channel member, which is what Club Filbert is. It's a YouTube membership program, and for either £1.99 a month or £5.99 a month, you get access to custom emojis, custom badges, private members-only channels on my Discord server, the Club Filbert Lounge channels. And then if you sign up to Club Filbert Silver, which is the higher of the two tiers, you also get a monthly private members-only live stream, which, to be honest, has turned into something of a group flight. Most people now fly along, but you can either fly along or watch. So it's just a couple of little perks in return for your support. If you want to know more, you can click the join button below the video. You can also make a one-off donation if you'd like to, and the best way to do that is via streamlabs.com/filbertflies. You can give as much or as little as you like. The final option is to just subscribe. If you like my videos, click the subscribe button, click the thumbs up button. It's absolutely free. Turn on the notifications bell, and if you're lucky, you'll get notifications when I post a video or go live. So yes, but enough of that. Enough self-promotion for now. I'll probably mention it again later. Yeah, enjoy the flight. Jenny's promotion of Club Filbert is getting more and more short each time. You'll be Chewbacca. Nice. Good call. A lot Polish airlines. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I was a bit slow there, Demetrius. Good. You'll leave Baby Yoda. Ah, nice. Baby Yoda's back. Good to see him back. Airbus Aviator, you flew into Tivat yesterday. Nice. Incredible circle to land approach. Yeah, I don't think, unfortunately, we're going to get to do the circle to land today because the wind's coming from the opposite direction. So we're probably going to be doing a localizer approach to... is it 3-2? I think it's 3-2. Yeah. Probably localizer Zulu, that's the plan. But it's still an offset localizer, so it's still a little bit interesting. And obviously no glide slope, so a hand-flown final. Or a hand-flown, yeah, sure, final anyway. Hello, jet-propelled llamas, welcome, welcome, how are you? You are currently doing a flight from Manchester to Kos. Nice! You got the Gaia Kos scenery, I take it, have you? Oh, sorry, no, you're on Infinite Flight. Okay, nice. I'm amazed by how many long flights people do on Infinite Flight. It's I tried it out once and I quite liked it, but I sort of just messed around. I didn't even know it was possible to do sort of proper airline routes in it.
Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and for the beverages.
You and me both, Scott. You and me both. Sorry, what's going on in the... Oh dear. Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense being talked in the Unicom chat from the looks of things. Well, that's weird. Yes, high cloud level is a big feature of the MSFS live weather. I don't know how realistic it is. I suspect not very. Shall we have a little look at today's routing? I think that's what you've all been waiting for. I'm going to bring up Navigraph and I'll show you where we are, where we've been, and where we are going. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So we'll start with the route. We'll try and zoom in on our plane if we can. Sometimes it tracks me, sometimes it doesn't. Yes, it is. So already we are over Belgium. We took off here from Gatwick. This was our SID. You may remember it didn't look quite right on the navigation display, but we essentially took off, made a turn to the right, and then flew out over Kent, crossed over to Belgium, and we are now flying pretty much southeast over Belgium and Luxembourg, then on into Germany, just south of Stuttgart over and north of Reutlingen. We'll be flying over Switzerland, a little bit of Austria, a little bit of Austria, not too far from Innsbruck. So if the weather clears up a bit, we should see some Alps. Then crossing into northern Italy, flying just to the east of Venice. And overhead Pula in Croatia, flying basically straight down the coast of Croatia and landing into Tivat on the coast of Montenegro. That's the plan. This is our star. We're going to be doing the TAS-1 Delta arrival unless ATC is online and gives us another one. So we're going to be going from the Tivat NDB down to Sorag, left to Olivu, and then making a right turn onto final. And our expected approach is going to be the localizer Zulu, which takes us, as you can see, from Olivu at 4,000 feet, or at a minimum of 4,000 feet, down here onto the final approach course. And as you can see, it's an offset localizer, so we're going to be flying at a slight angle, visual with the runway. We'll make a turn to final as late as possible, basically. That's the route, that's the plan for arrival. Sorry, I've missed a bit of chat now. Okay, have a good landing, Jenny. How to add details of speed, altitude and temperature as shown in the video. What is the name of the program? Details of speed, altitude and temperature as shown in the video. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question, Bilal. Where do you add the details? So you put your altitude in up here. Speed, if you want to select a manual speed, you go in here. So this is the A320 add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator, which is in the description. But I don't think that's what you're asking. So I'm sorry if I've misunderstood. What do I use for model matching? So I use iVow traffic mostly, in fact almost entirely. There's, in my Discord server, there is a list of instructions for what I use, and there's also a new better method, which I haven't tried out because my model matching's kind of alright. But there are two methods in their own channel on there. The flight's about 2 hours 20 minutes. I've never used the Sky part, no, but I know a lot of people enjoy it. Yeah, I know the F1's starting. You can watch both. Have the F1 in a small window. Yes, I do use VATSIM, yeah. Tivat is in Montenegro, Philip, and welcome to the stream. Music's too loud, is it? Okay, I'll turn it down. Yeah, the approach is a bit tricky, it's true. I will, careful. I'll catch up with the chat, then I'll check that out. The information bar at the top of the screen. Yes, you're right. That makes more sense. That is called Bene Overlay, which is a streaming overlay, so I don't see that when I'm flying. You do watch post. Excellent. At 8 PM you're going to stream from Denver to Los Angeles in infinite flight. Oh, right. Nice. Right, let me have a look at the mod chat, see what's going on here. Ah, nice, Castle. Nice. Perfect. Could have been made for it. It's a secret thing that I'm not allowed to talk about on a stream yet, for those of you who are wondering, but all will become clear once Jason's package arrives in Lanzarote. What map app do I use on VATSIM? I use VATSpine and Volanta, and I also use on my iPad VATScope. What's the apology for, Benjamin? Landing on probably runway 32, RB 1215. Ooh, Brussels Centre's online. Someone to talk to. 131.1. Is the music volume a bit better now? Right, what do they like to be called? Brussels Centre, Brussels Radar, something else? Let's check their message. Brussels Control. Brussels Control, good afternoon. EZY85 Yankee Kilo at flight level 370, inbound Como.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, Brussels Hello identified. Are you aware that there's another plane inside of you?
That's a negative. We don't have working TCAS. EZY85 Yankee Kilo.
Right, sure.
Who's that? That's going to be Scott,
Radar, EZY816 with you, flight level 100.
EZY816, hello, runway 25
Oh,
right.
yes, he's very close.
I'll get the radar vectors, turn left heading 140.
Oh no, it's Benjamin.
Yeah, that's good, runway 25.
You just went through me, did you? How fast are you going?
Brussels Control, EZ58 Hello Yankee, I think that's my fault.
Blocked, say again.
Here again, the heading 4816.
EZY816 heading 140, vectors for the ILS approach runway 25 right, and descent site level 80 as well.
Oh well, doesn't matter. It's done now.
Brussels Control, EZ58 Kilo Yankee, with you
Can't download
370.
it, just saying it will hurt your PC. It won't hurt your PC, Liam Templates. It's fine.
EZ58 Kilo Yankee, virtual data contact. It's interesting because you guys have almost the same call sign. If possible, descent site level 350 to avoid further conflicts.
Down to 350 for EZ58 Kilo Yankee.
Thanks, Benjamin. Out of my way. Yeah, I find it very hard to judge through my headphones how loud the music is. But yes, it is definitely
EZ84 Zulu Lima level 350 above Kona.
EZ24 Zulu Lima, Brussels, hello, radar contact.
Weird. Why isn't my drone mode?
EZY816, can you please tell me the runway?
Hang on.
EZY816 will be runway 25.
Right. Yeah, I keep disconnecting the autopilot because I'm in a different view mode. There we are. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show you a bit of outside action. Spin around the plane and enjoy this incredible rendition of clouds. Hello, Seraph11. How are you? Yeah, so basically I thought I was in drone mode, Dickens, and I wasn't. I was in spot view, or whatever it's called on this. So I was trying to use my joystick to move the drone around, and instead it was controlling the plane. It's very noisy out there. So we'll have a bit of wing view. Brussels control's not working for you. That's weird. Are you on 131.1, Scott?
Beautiful to Lima, set squawk 7101.
7101, EasyJ84 to Lima.
And Skyways 179, it seems like London still has your tag. Could you disconnect and reconnect for me real quick?
Roger, Skyways 179.
It's really odd. Sometimes... No, I can't explain it, Scott. I can't explain it. Sometimes my audio settings go wrong and I have to go into the vPilot audio settings. But if you were here in London and if you're here in Gatwick, okay, I can't understand why that would be.
225, climbing flight level 370, inbound to Navak.
The
TCAS set to all and not below still also found it depends on the range.
7202.
Yes, I didn't think it worked at all, Melon.
7102.
I didn't think TCAS worked on this plane at all.
7102, Eurowings 1 November Tango.
Skyways 179, thank you.
Right, let's try twiddling some settings and see what happens.
EZY8521 descend to 3000 feet, QNH at Brussels is 1010.
So I really never bother with it because I just think it doesn't work.
QNH 1010, EZY8521
to all now.
3000 feet. Eurowings 1 November Tango, radar contact, stand flight level 370.
We'll see what happens. You get to enjoy the 2Fs filled by F1 qualifying, yeah.
Eurowings 1 November Tango, radar contact, stand flight level 370.
Yeah, I feel that streaming on Saturdays is going to be quieter than usual with the Formula 1 on, probably. Hello, Fizzy, welcome. Good, that's the main thing. I think quite a few people, I hope quite a few people will watch both. Abdul, hello, how are you? And Ghosty Game, hello to you too. Thank you, glad you're enjoying the flight. Do click the old subscribe button and the like button under the video if you've got a minute. That would be very helpful to me. And you also have the option of joining Club Filbert, which is a very, very reasonable and fun way to support the channel. There are two tiers, Club Filbert Bronze for $1.99 a month, Club Filbert Silver for $5.99 a month. If you click the join button below the video, you can find out everything you need to know about those. And you can also make monetary donations, either a very small amount or your entire life savings. It's up to you, either via Super Chat or via streamlabs.com/filbertflies. Yeah, I'm very well, thank you, Abdul. Yeah, quite excited about landing in Tivat. It's a really pretty part of the world, and I've had the scenery for ages and just forgotten about it. So, yes, I'm looking forward to the rest of the flight.
EZY8516, turn right, heading 270, clear left, approach runway 258.
Savirius, hello, welcome to you in Indonesia. How are you? I said I was doing this flight for some. Oh no, Dickens, I am doing it largely because I had a conversation with Dingo the other night, and he was saying that I don't do very many tricky approaches. I often fly to airports with ILS, and it's true. He's right. So we're doing a little bit of hand flying today. But no, he's in Australia. It took about 2 hours. It's always very, very slow, Benjamin, that IVAL thingy. Yeah, it took me a very long time. But you only ever have to do it once. Yes, I do remember you. Yes, I do, Greenell. Good, I'm glad you're doing well, Severus. That's a good way of doing it, Simon, I think. Hello, Poop. How are you? ZX Waster. Welcome to the channel. How are you? So after Brussels control, we're just going to skirt around the edge of, is it Langen?
Please November information Alpha, you're cleared to Geneva via the EZY8521 departure at runway 25 right. Initial climb flight level 60, squawk 1000.
Brussels control clearly on 0C in Charlie departure out of runway 25 right. Initial climb clearance is 6,000 and squawk is, sorry, initial climb clearance is 6,000 feet and squawk is 1,000. Beeline 30.
Plan 3 November, readback fully correct, stop is approved, report ready for pushback.
Not approved, we report ready for pushback, beeline 3.
Right, I think I'm going to make myself a coffee. All this talk of coffee.
Winds
Oh no, I'm not. I'll wait till we're off ATC.
1 knots, runway 25 right,
Wait till we're back in Unicom anyway. I do think our call signs are similar, Benjamin. I do. And I rather wish they weren't, but there we are. I bet the controllers wish that as well. Anyway, you're oh, hang on, so we got Scott a fair way ahead of me. We've got Benjamin, who is doing 486 knots and is a fair way ahead of me now. Not quite as far as would be ideal, but you're lower now, aren't you? I think. Yeah, you're at flight level 350. Oh no, you're doing 504 knots. I was looking at the wrong screen. What? You're flying an A320 Neo as well, aren't you? Max, hello, welcome. How are things? You thought switching the numbers and letters was enough, but didn't you just switch the letters? Oh yeah, you switched it all. I didn't. 58 Kilo Yankee. Yeah, it probably is enough. You're probably right. I thought you'd just switch the letters, which maybe is not enough. No, I'm glad you're enjoying the relaxing music. It's less spa and more sort of, I don't know, angsty teenagers in a park with a joint. I think that's the vibe we're going for with this album. Hello, Amari. Welcome to the stream. And Reza, that's a nice menu. I think I'll take the lasagna actually. That's what I'm in the mood for. Yeah, he's found the gas pedal. Yeah. Good. Glad the music's going down well. Who are Leeds playing, Demetrius? I try and show an interest in football. I don't really understand it, but I know it's, people are very passionate about it. But yeah, very specific. I was trying to think who would be listening to this sort of album other than us on a stream, and that's what came to mind. Yeah, it's true. No, it is enough. You're right, Benjamin. All 3 seats for you in that window and free drinks. Yeah, you can't do better than that. Yes, that's it. Yeah. That's very very fitting, Max. Yeah, walking over a babbling brook in the early morning sun. A bridge over a babbling brook. Hello, Russian trucker. Welcome to the stream. How are you? I had some leftover Chinese for lunch, so I'm still absolutely stuffed from that. Hello, Captain Rendog. How are you? Have I ever tried speaking German to the German ATC? Not beyond Guten Tag and Dankeschön. That's about as far as I get with it. But I suspect your German is rather better than mine. Good, I'm pleased. Well, it's nice to have you here. Yeah, I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm alright. Quite enjoying not being at work and doing some flying.
Easyjet Kilo Yankee, leaving buses airspace minutes and Unicom 112.8. Bye-bye.
112.8 for EZY85 Kilo Yankee. Bye-bye.
Drink Coca-Cola, hot chocolate, water, red wine. I think I'll just have some water for now, probably. You're in Radam. Where's that, Greenall? Oh, that sounds lovely.
EZY85 Yankee Kilo, leaving buses airspace minutes and Unicom 122.8. Bye-bye.
Unicom on 122.8, and thank you for the service, EZY85 Yankee Kilo. Bye-bye.
Skyways 179 and leaving buses airspace as well. Unicom 122.8. Yeah.
Unicom 122.8, Skyways 179. Bye-bye.
Is that Scott Skyways 1579 or whatever it was? No. Good. Well, that gives me the perfect opportunity to go and make a quick cup of coffee, I think. I'll catch up with the chat, then I'll nip away briefly. You want to ask them if you can step away in German? But these aren't Germans, Benjamin. These are Belgians. Welcome back, Joel. Welcome back. You're flying from Madrid to London on Infinite Flight. Nice. A lot of Infinite Flight people in today. It's a big day for Infinite Flight. I'm going to have to check this out at some point because people are doing a lot more with it than I knew was possible. Yeah, it's spectacular, isn't it, Aviation 09? Why is everyone making the mistake of saying 112.8? Oh, I didn't notice. You know how perceptive I've been with ATC today. Good afternoon, Zilly. How are you? Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed. It's been a fantastic flight so far. Started off by contacting Heathrow Ground for clearance rather than Gatwick Ground. And then I went the wrong way at Gatwick, but that's not my fault. That's because they changed the ground markings. I can't be expected to keep up with all this nonsense. But anyway, good takeoff, good climb. Yeah, all is well. Oh, when you get to, yeah, I don't think there's anyone online at the moment, but they'd probably quite like it. I've definitely heard. Don't know. I know in France they speak a lot of French. I haven't heard that many Germans speaking German on frequency, but they'd probably quite like it, I think. Infinite Flight is a mobile sim on iOS and Android, I think. Yes, I know. How's Ramadan going for you, Greenall? Just scroll past a bit on YouTube recommended that said plane spotting at LHR. Oh, okay. I didn't even know it was multiplayer, to be honest with you. Anyway, concentrate, please, RJ Vlogs. We're watching this video at the moment. Nothing else, please. I'm joking, of course. Yeah, he was so nice, Ben, as well. He was so nice. I was being a complete noob, and I said, I apologised. I said, what a start, and he had a little laugh, and it was all good. Wouldn't have got that the other way round. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't done that much flying in Germany. Does this aircraft already has top of descent working correctly? No, not yet. Not yet. Takeoffs and ideas, but it's coming. A319 or A321, which one shall you buy? I would go for the A321, because I think that you'll find that the A319 and A320 are used on very similar routes, sometimes interchangeably. But the A321 does some of the same routes as the A320, but there are also slightly longer routes and routes that you won't get on an A320. So yes, There we are. A321 it is. Oh, there you are. Professional. In France, they speak French with the ATC, is what I mean, Demetrius. You're using RFS as a flight simulator on mobile, planning on getting Infinite Flight next. Is Infinite Flight better than RFS then? No, I don't have any toeless planes. I have the FS Labs A320 and A319 in P3D, and I bought the A319 because it came out before the A321. I'm a little bit tempted by the A321, but I've also vowed not to spend too much money on P3D. I know, I'm always quite impressed that Muslim people manage to get through the day, especially in summer, without eating and drinking at all during daylight hours. I'd really struggle. You're a native German speaker and still German ATC is often responding to a schönen good morning. Yeah. Yeah, whereas in France it's the opposite. They're very happy to speak French. Favourite airliner for me is the 747, Joel. 747-400 specifically. Oh really? What's going wrong with your A350, Kai? Hello Maxwell, welcome to the stream. How are you? Melon Lord, no problem at all. Thank you for stopping by and sleep well. I'll see you soon. Speaking, have you done it, Ben? Have you got the FS Labs? Your credit card's taking a hammering this month, isn't it? Off to get food, go get that coffee. Good idea, Benjamin, I will. I keep getting distracted by the conversation. No, I don't have a PPL, Maxwell. I'd like to do my PPL once I get my second COVID jab, but we'll see. Is Captain Joe my idol? No, Joel, I'm his. Hello Malky, welcome to the stream. You have to leave due to a poor Wi-Fi connection. Oh, no worries, Greenall. We'll see you again soon, I hope, when it gets fixed. Right, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to go and put the kettle on and make a coffee. I'll see you very shortly. Right, I'm back. My coffee is brewing. And I will turn off the little text bit and then I'll catch up with what I've missed. Leeds 3, Tottenham 1. Yeah, I can imagine that being painful. Tottenham were looking like they were getting better for a time as well. I'm sorry to hear it, Demetrius. I am. I don't really support a team, but if I did, it would be Tottenham. When you move your side stick left or right, the rudder will move that way too. Oh, that's really odd. That must be a control assignments issue, mustn't it? Surely. Because if everyone was having that issue, then yeah, we'd have heard about it, I would have thought. Imagine this plane suddenly has an engine fail. Yeah, it doesn't bear thinking about, really. But it didn't, that's the main thing. Yes, congratulations indeed, Ben. So, am I correct in thinking you now have a choice of 3 A320s to fly? And how are you finding it? Oh, did we hit some... Oh yeah, it is a bit bumpy, you're right. Pilot menu, Whopper burger with Coca-Cola, chicken barbecue with mozzarella with rice. Right. Well, I rather wish I hadn't ordered the lasagna now, because I quite fancy a Whopper burger. And a Coke. Yeah, I think I'll go with that, Reza, if I'm not too late to change. Yes, I'm back. Yeah, back. I am back. I hope I've unmuted my microphone. Yes, I have. Wouldn't be the first time I hadn't. So after you buy the game, do you have to buy the premium to unlock all the aircraft? Yeah, but it's not really worth it. So you don't buy the game and then buy the premium. You can do that, but you don't have to. You can buy the whole lot. It's cheaper if you buy either the premium or the premium deluxe version. The deluxe or the premium, you know, whatever they're called. But if it's the aircraft you're after, I honestly wouldn't bother. The premium and the aircraft are not all that great, even with the mods at the moment. What coffee did I get? Well, I have a I'm brewing a cafetiere of Kenyan coffee, which is my favourite at the moment. Today we're supporting FC Barcelona. Okay. How come, Caffel? Who are they playing? Some arch nemesis of yours, is it? It's not. Okay. I'll take your word for it, Kai. Yeah, you said, Greenall. You said. Would I consider downloading the Salty 7478 mod? Yes, I would consider that, Joel. I'll give it a go. But I suspect I'm still not going to like it anywhere near as much as the PMDG. So for now, if I want to fly a 747, I'll probably do it in P3D. But I might have a play with the Salty and see if it's got better. What did you miss? You missed me going to make a coffee, Benjamin. Not a lot else. There was a bit of turbulence while I was gone, but it's all fine. Going to fly to Barca later on from Vienna. Nice. I haven't flown to Barcelona for ages. I should do. It's not that bumpy. It's only a little light chop. Everyone relax. I'm not even turning on the seatbelt sign, let alone stopping service, because I want my burger now, you see. Okay. That makes sense, Cafe. If you could try and make it to the toilet next time, Maxwell, that would be appreciated. I thought you left before because of the Wi-Fi. But yeah, no worries, Greenall. See you when things improve, I hope. It's not... I mean, it is, isn't it? Unless I missed something awful while I was making the coffee. It doesn't seem that bad at all to me. It's pretty smooth, that. You lot are all just nervous flyers, clearly. What do I think is the best flight simulator for mobile? Well, I don't know Aviation Line because I never use any of them. Yeah, it is the best. So is it just the 320 you've got, or have you bought the whole fleet? You almost died. Oh well, I can only apologise for picking the wrong moment to go and make a coffee. Exactly, Simon. How long until we get to top of descent? No way did we have 150 feet coming in. Hang on, FMP? How long till we land our top of descent? I'll have a little look. So, if we go to the flight plan page, we're going to be at Tivat at 8:19. It's now 7:07. So probably about 50 minutes, something like that, until we start down. Yeah, I was sad I couldn't make it for last night's flight as well, Miss. I went to the pub last night. Well, I went to the pub at 5 to see a friend who I hadn't seen for ages. And then I came home and I had a Zoom thing with a couple of friends, which was very nice, but I did look at you all on Discord in the chat and think, I wish I wasn't missing that. Where did you go again? Yeah, it is. The turbulence went to 150 feet per minute, so somewhere like here. That's not bad. That's not bad. Frank, hello, how are you? It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm 37, Maxwell. Started with 4 people and ended up being you. Oh, that's a shame. We'll do it again, Max. We'll do a flight again together at some point. Well, you can do a flight together and I will join. And Ben Sim crashed, so he gave up. What were you flying, Ben? Which one? Surely not one of your non-MSFS sims, which are bug-free. How old am I and would I ever do a face reveal? I'm 37, Benjamin, and I have done a face. There's a picture of my face in my Discord server. You just have to look really hard for it in a channel that you wouldn't expect it to be in. Yeah, I don't mind people knowing what I look like particularly, but in terms of getting a webcam and showing my face all the while I'm flying, no, that's not for me. I'd feel too self-conscious. Ooh, this could be a Club Filbert Gold feature. I've been looking at what to do in Club Filbert Gold. There we are, coffee stirring. Coffee stirring ASMR. Hello to you in South Korea, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You're the only one who loves aviation in your class. That's often the way, Aviation 09. That's often the way. But at least you've got us lot to talk to about it now. What did Kai say, Dennis? 15,000. I'm from London in the UK, Menor. How's life in Colombia? Also, Dickens wouldn't have subscribed to Club Filbert Silver if I showed my face. So it's a very controversial topic, having a webcam on this channel. A lot of people think I should. A lot of people think I shouldn't. So I'm just going to do what I want, which is not have one. Thank you for the subs, Arnie. Much appreciated. What's better, MFS or X-Plane? MFS is, in my opinion, the future. If you want ultra-realistic planes that are not very buggy, then X-Plane's the way to go. But I certainly wouldn't invest in that right now, because we'll have those same planes in Microsoft Flight Simulator soon. And Microsoft Flight Simulator makes you feel like you're flying in the real world in a way no other sim does. You have A320 checklist. Nice, nice. Shalom Echo, welcome. Just got back from LHR. Nice. To where? Where are you back to, Echo? Currently searching for the pic in Discord. It'll take you a while, but it's there. That is sad, yeah. There are a lot of airlines that are doing very badly because of the pandemic. It is Benjamin, yes, well found, yes. Yeah, that's me. Do come and join my Discord server if you're not in there already. Aviation 09. Pop a link. Yeah, so if anyone is not yet in my Discord server, you should come along. We chat a lot between flights, and you'll be the first to know what's coming up on the channel as well. I honestly didn't think anyone would find it, but there we are. How did you picture me then, Benjamin? You'll go to eat in... Okay. Bon appetit, Demetrius. Ooh, we're getting to the Alps. I think. Assume they're the Alps. It's in the food channel. H-Crack FM, hello, welcome to the stream. That is eminently achievable, Kai, I think. Oh, yeah, sorry Benjamin. No, I do have... Yeah, maybe I do sound younger than I am. That pic's a couple of years old as well. I was wearing a tie, yes. You have to if you go to the Ritz for afternoon tea. It's not really my usual habitat, but I got a voucher for my birthday, so a friend and I went. It was good fun. Oh, that's good news, aviation. That's good news. A good use of alliteration, Kai, albeit accident. Make sure you write that in your next English test. It's good, Demetrius. It means good appetite. I can't remember, I think it's 2 years old, something like that. Show. Never been called that before in my life, Joel, but I'll go with it. Yeah, this thing about people's voices making them sound a different age to what they actually are is interesting. Because William, who's one of the Club Filbert Bronze members, he sounds quite a lot older than me. Significantly older than me, I'd say. And he's 16, so there you go. Quite a lot of turbulence ahead. Oh yeah, it'll be the mountains. Thank you for the warning, Scott. I'll stick the seatbelt sign on now. Why not? Be prepared. I love cockapoos. I should turn the anti-ice off as well, thinking about it. I'm envious of you having a dog. Oh, where's it being linked? The whole point about it was that it's not super easy to find. That you have to go looking for it. I think if you've tried to link it in the YouTube, it won't show up because you're not allowed. YouTube doesn't let you, and that's a good thing. Don't worry. No way am I 37. I am. Well, I was 35 in that picture, actually. Oh, the link is there. It's just not showing up in Streamlabs chat then. I'm not Exile, no. I'm flying the... I don't know if the charts are in the experimental version yet or not. This is the dev version, so I really don't think they're here yet. But we'll have a look. The reason I went back from the experimental to the dev version is because someone told me they were having engine trouble. And I thought, no, I'm not in the mood for engine trouble today, so we'll fly something that we know works. But yes, we'll get the fly pad up and running anyway. There we are. So it's still looking like a runway 32 arrival. Yeah, no, this is the old version of FlyPad OS or whatever they call it. Oof, ever so bumpy. I have to ask Jenny, do I look younger or older than 37 in that photo? No, I'm not married, Joel. No, I'm not. Can't wait for Final Like an Exciting Movie. Actually, ATV said, cut me some slack when I make a mistake. I mean, come on, how many 15-year-olds know how to do it? Hello, Satira. Nice to see you. Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. How are you? Do I have an Instagram account? No, I don't. I can't be bothered with multiple social media accounts. I probably should. But no, I'm just sticking to YouTube for the time being. Ah, you're flying in Roblox. Nice. You're just trying to imagine my voice coming out of my face. Well, I don't know how to help with that. I can guarantee you that is what happens, but I can't help you picture it. Oh, lucky Dickens, I'm envious. Bit bumpy, yes it is. Hopefully once we're clear of the Alps it'll smooth out again. Right, let's have some more music. I'm going to pick another random album that I think I might look. Right, moods, genres. Bangers, indie bangers. Let's try that. Again, let me know if you don't like it, we can change it. The people don't want a face cam, Mako, especially having seen my picture. No, it's about 50-50, I think. Dickens said he would never have subscribed to Club Filbert if I'd had a face cam, so that's given me the excuse I need never to get one. But we all know already that I am, when I get to 1 million subscribers or £1 million in donations, I'll be getting a face cam then, so it's something for you all to look forward to. Do subscribe if you haven't already, do make a donation if you can afford to, and it'll come quicker. Streamlabs.com/FilbertFlies. Damn music, not a fan. Wintery, not a fan. It's in the food channel in my Discord server. Search for Ritz, you'll find it. It's true, Scott, he has been calling for hot tub streams. And it may yet be a feature of Club Filbert Gold or Platinum, as and when I try and work out what on earth would induce people to give me £10 which might not just be hot tub streams. It's quite good, isn't it? Yeah. This is Duplex Heart featuring Anya Gold, who I had never heard of. It's not the sort of music I usually play, but I fancied something a bit upbeat, so here we are. Wait, I want a proper left wing view quickly. There we go. Look at that. Hello, Kami. Welcome back. Yeah, so hot tub streams are something that Scott thinks I should do, and I don't necessarily agree with. But if I do them, they're going to be a perk of Club Filbert Gold or Platinum, to be confirmed. Yes, copyright free, yes. There'll be citations in hot tubs. I don't know, I haven't really thought through the logistics of whether I'm going to actually fly a plane in a hot tub, or whether I'm just going to sit there. I don't know. I've never watched a hot tub stream, to be honest. I don't know what you're supposed to do, but I dread to think. It's true, Tingo. It's true. You can tell I don't really belong in that kind of environment, right? It's just of me, Kai. Me and some sandwiches and cakes. Maxwell, I've got my own set of checklists. It's nice of you to post them, but not really necessary. What is that game? This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. There is a photo. There's a photo of me in the Discord, LJ Vlogs. It's very deep. How to get to what menu? Okay, no worries, Liam. Thank you for popping by, and I hope to see you on another one. Enjoy the rest of your day.
What do I believe? What makes me feel it to write you this song? 2 hours a day, 5 months and a year. Oh, I loved you too long. You keep blowing me out, I keep holding you in. I keep asking myself, oh, why do you still hurt? Why do you still
How to get... Oh, not the menu, but the overlay, you mean? That's a streaming overlay called Bene Overlay. But it's only for the video. It's not for... I don't see it myself in the sim. What is that? Hello, Gil. It's going very well, thank you. How are you? Promise you it's there, Kai. Promise you it's there. It was a little while ago now. You're on final cost. Very nice. Have a good landing. Nice, I've got some strawberries in the fridge actually. Might have to go and get them now you've said that. Maybe later, I'll save them for after landing as a little food. So for those of you who were wondering where on earth we are, I will tell you. We are just entering Italy. We're near Bolzano, or Bozen, which is an airport. There's a really good freeware airport for it that made it into one of my freeware focus episodes. And you can see it down there. It's Bolzano Airport. Beautiful approach through the valley. Lovely part of the world to fly the FR. And the clouds have all gone, which is nice. I mean, Kai, you say that, but Benjamin found it. Just crossed the Alps. Nice. Yeah, not far away from where I am then. Where are you flying, Cerebellum? You may have already said, but I've forgotten. Don't forget to subscribe and click the thumbs up button if you haven't already. You don't get those kind of references in P3D. It's true. It's true. I would never ever advise anyone to buy P3D instead of this sim, ever. But because I already have it, because it's got amazing planes that I really miss, it is now again part of my life, and you're all just going to have to deal with it. You're 1 minute behind me. Ah! I'll have to have a look for you on Volanta. I assume you're on Volanta. So Benjamin's ahead of me and Scott's ahead of him. I don't see you on Volanta. Perhaps we're not friends. I'm not going to send you the image, Kai. It's weird. I'm sorry. Oh, I just did. Yes, indeed. Yes. Oh, it's ever so choppy. When MSFS comes out on Xbox, you're going to get it. Is it hard to learn how to do all the things? Yeah, there's a bit of a learning curve, Sable. Yeah, but there are flying lessons included to get you started in the Cessna. And then there's a lot of good YouTube videos and tutorials written. So yeah, the learning is part of the fun of flight simming. It is so. It is. Where can you get it? You can get it from either Steam or the Microsoft Store. The base version is about £60, or you can get it on Xbox Game Pass, which is like a subscription thing I don't know much about. It's true, Max. It's true. It's true. And that is precisely why I'm not going to start emailing it to people. You can. Oh yeah, I was going to look at your Volanta landing, wasn't I? That's a good reminder. Pretty sure we had a deal, but maybe I've forgotten. Maybe I'm misremembering. The deal seems to be off anyway. Yes, you sent me a little video, didn't you, of your landing. So Kai was in somewhere in Africa, a place that I really can't pronounce. FKKN Airport, Ngaoundere, I think, and he had a landing rate there that was quite spectacular. Do you want to tell them, Kai? Do you want to tell them before we go back over my Faro landing for the 100th time? Do you want to tell them about that one? Maybe you have to backtrack at Tivat. Oh yes, that's a good point, Scott. That's a good point. Well, seeing as everyone's ahead of me, I guess I'll slow down and give you some space. Oh, thank you, Sabre. Appreciate that. UW, the learning is even a very large portion. Yeah, it is. It is, exactly. It is getting real, Jenny. Kai says it early, so now you're saying it wasn't your landing. And yet it looks very much like it was your landing. So anyway, I think it's time to make do the reveal. Kai's landing rate at Ngaoundere Airport was 2,568.43 feet per minute with 9G. So yeah, there we are. I could do that, Kai. I could do that, but I haven't got time. I'm too busy entertaining the masses here. You now have 500 hours on MSFS and God knows how many. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We're all still there. I'm still learning to contact the right airport on ATC and to take the right taxi paths. So yeah, there's always something new to learn. I just wish it was sort of less basic stuff, but there you are. You're abstaining from flight sim until you finish your set. Oh. That's a good idea. So actually, I spend a lot of time worrying that people are watching my streams when they should be studying. But on you, it's having the opposite effect because it's stopping you from flying and making you do more work, which is good. I just lost a... What did you say in the when you sent it to me? Yeah, you didn't explicitly say it was your landing. And you said I was excused from my non-butter punishment of you always telling me about the time I landed a 747 in Glasgow, yes, and Pyreegue. No, it may well, it doesn't have his name on it, it may well not be his landing. I honestly thought it was. I honestly thought you'd sent it to me to make me feel better. But you had, but it wasn't your landing. I accept that. I did DH simulation. It's in the food channel. It's in my food channel. This is a good way of getting people to join my Discord server, isn't it? Hunt the picture. Hello Ahmed, welcome to the stream. How are you? I love the idea of a black market of a picture of me. I tell you what, Club Filbert Platinum, I'll print it, sign it, send it out with a certificate of authenticity. I mean, there is DH simulation. Oh, Jenny, you'll be alright, At least install vPilot and do some listening. Plonk yourself at an airport as an observer, do some listening, and one day you'll feel you'll have the courage to just go for it. It's like, even if you've been flying for 50 years, it's still going to be nerve-wracking your first time. Alright, I'll do a limited edition canvas run for a Club Filbert Gold subscription and a supplementary fee to cover costs. Dear. I wish I'd never mentioned this blooming picture. Anyway, it's not about what I look like, it's about the pretty views and the flying. I know, Jenny. I was hypothetical. I wasn't thinking of you personally. Music's slightly too loud. I'll turn it down slightly. I think I might have had enough of this album now anyway. I think we're going to have something a little bit calming. Everyone's getting far too overexcited about my picture. So, yeah, we're going to have a bit of Cora. We haven't had any Cora for a while. Yeah, exactly. It does get fun. Even when you mess up, it's fun. Oh, that's all right, but I was just asking if you got the whole fleet or if you just got the A320 or what have you. Oh, thank you, John. It's very nice of you to say. Kai, congratulations! 82% is very good. Really good. Oh, you must be well chuffed with that. Is the seatbelt sign off? Yes, it is. Yes, I turned it back off. Before that, you got used to the whole phraseology by watching lots of aviation YouTubers include clearances and such things in their videos, like Stevo Canevo. And me, Cerebellum, or was this perhaps before my time? You must, Jenny. We'll go flying together at some point if you want. Do a little group flight. When Jason's back, I'm going to do a flight with him and I think Mark and anyone else who wants to come. So if you fancy trying it then. You need a good one for studying. Suggest you a 2 hours flight. Gatwick to Nice. Done. Both free, well, one included, one free. Just the A320 for now, yeah. I've got the A319, I don't have the A321. I'm slightly tempted. You have to get FS2 crew though, Ben. You have to get FS2 crew. I don't know why you insist on flying these planes on your own. It makes it so much more, I think it makes it more realistic. Go hit up. What does that mean, Azari Chin? Jeff boy, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? Nice of you to pop by. Oh, blimey, yeah, we're going to have to come stateside if you're going to join us. Aren't we? And I don't really understand USATC, so this may not be such a good idea after all. Nah, I'm not doing any more transatlantics from the A320, Comey. My next long haul, I think, when I have a whole day free, and I'm not making any promises about when, but I think my next long haul is going to be Heathrow to Boston in the 747. That's a really good flight with really good scenery in P3D.
Easy 2230, descending to flight level 140.
Yeah, I'm alright, thanks, Jeff boy. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. We've had a nice flight so far. It's going to be a nice approach. I do, as you know, I do a little bit of flying in the States, but sometimes they say things and I don't know what they mean. But one thing I would say is that ATC in the States tends to be a little bit more relaxed and a little bit easier than ATC in Europe, I think. He says, knocking his headset off his face. I think I should get the A321 for the viewers. Yeah, but I think the viewers like the fly-by-wire. I think. Viewers, tell me. Do you like watching the fly-by-wire with the pretty graphics in MSFS and the beautiful model? Or do you like watching the FS Labs in P3D with the ugly model but the realistic systems? Tell me. And if I bought the A321, would it make you love me more or less? Oh, have you only been here for 2 months? It feels like longer somehow, Cerebellum. Hello, Jacob. The flight's going all right. Yeah, it's going pretty well, thanks. How are you? Yeah. I kind of assumed the Caribbean also had a flight level 180 transition. I don't know why. We love fly-by-wire. Yeah. Your love is unconditional. Good. Good. MSFS fly-by-wire. The model isn't ugly, just the scenery. The model is ugly compared with this. The cockpit geometry is all wrong. The cockpit textures are not as good. Looks-wise, the MSFS A320 definitely wins. And you'd love the A321. You love watching Filbert stream than the A320. Okay, okay. So a lot of unconditional love, which is nice to hear, but not helpful in this scenario. Ah, okay, yeah, a lot of people found me because of that CJ4 tutorial. Same age as your daughter, so I could be your son-in-law. Where did that come from, Dickens? Are you trying to marry me off to your daughter-in-law? To your daughter, rather. Mark wants the fly-by-wire. Okay, yeah. I think generally people prefer this, and I think I'm always going to enjoy flying this more than I enjoy the FS Labs, but I will be doing both because I enjoy doing both. But I think ultimately the beauty of having P3D is that you get a 747, which is the best aircraft ever. That's also true, Scott. There's more room for utter catastrophe in the fly-by-wire than the FS Labs. Unless, of course, you turn on failures. Okay, 1 vote for the 321. Put the banhammer away, Ben. So I hear one of your sims crashed last night, Ben, and you couldn't finish the flight, but it wasn't MSFS, which surprised me. Because X-Plane and P3D are pretty much bug-free, aren't they? Oh, Benjamin, when the A380 comes out, that's going to be a special moment. It's going to be a special moment. All right, no worries, Max. Lovely to see you as always, and yeah, see you soon. Challenge with the GE90s on the 777-300s are better than the 747. No way. No way. Well, the engines maybe are better. They're big engines, I know. But the 747 is by far the superior plane. You don't care what I fly. It's true, it's true. You even flew a 152 out of solidarity, if I remember rightly, Jenny, unlike so many of the bimblers who brought along their fancy planes. Your dream simulator setup costs £1,500, Maxwell. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what my simulator setup cost me. You also have the toeless A321, although it's nice to have the systems working correctly and automatic holds. MSFS still good. Man after my own heart, Gil. But it's a very contentious issue. It's a very contentious issue. I was talking to someone the other day who says you can't fly MSFS on VATSIM. It can't be done. Fly-by-wire playing variants of the air. Yes, they are. This is true. This is true. Yeah, the future is bright for this sim. There'll come a point when even Ben will be uninstalling X-Plane and P3D, I feel. Do you like the CRJ stuff a lot? Yeah, yeah. Do you know I did a little poll on my Discord server a little while back. There were 3 options. One was an A320 flight, one was a CRJ flight, one was a CJ4 flight. And nobody voted for the CRJ flight, and I was really surprised. But we are overdue one of those, so I'll be back in that soon. Sorry, I've missed something from Scott because Mark was replying to Scott. Oh, here we are. You think you're also ready for more CRJ? Yes, right, yeah. It shall be done. This channel really fits you because you're a slight fanboy of the A320 Neo. Ah, good, good. Okay, Joel, see you in 40 minutes. You do follow the way. You do. You're an example to everyone else, Jenny. When the A350, A380, 777 and 757 release, the sim will be a different type of beauty. It's true. It was X-Plane. There we are. There we are. Yeah, I was saying to Max, I was gutted I couldn't make it last night. I went to the pub. You can't fly. Exactly, Jenny. Exactly. But people do get very. I can't remember who said that actually. Someone said that. People do get very set on their preferred sim, and there's no room for anyone to have a different opinion. Look at the Discord screenshot channel. Okay. Oh, nice, Kami. Very nice. I know. It was really nice. It was really nice. I met a friend who I hadn't seen for ages, and we sat in the garden. It was just about warming up. Had a couple of pints, came home, and then I had a Zoom thing later on. But yeah, it felt like the old days, you know. Look at that. So this is the coast of Croatia that we're flying down at the moment. For those of you who hadn't twigged, or who weren't listening earlier. We're just coming up to Zadar, and we've flown over Pula. Should be able to see Pula behind us. There was a very nice Pula scenery for P3D that Orbex did. I'm quite looking forward to coming out for MSFS. Somewhere over here was Pula, on this peninsula. And we're not too far away from our top of descent, I suspect, so we should probably start having a look at our arrival. Thank you for the sub, Maxwell. Very, very good of you. If anyone else has not yet subscribed and is enjoying the stream, do please do that. And click the thumbs up button while you're down there. Not perfectly. Model matching is... Yeah, it is awful. Yeah. Yeah. I've never used X-Plane, let alone X-Pilot, but I've heard that the model matching is a breeze on there. So Lewis did it again for 0.036 seconds. Oh. Yes, almost back to normal. Not quite. Yeah, between the football and that, I'm really glad I'm not into sport, to be honest. It seems to cause a lot more unhappiness than joy. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. The move from the CJ4 to the CRJ is probably smoother than moving to the CRJ from any other aircraft. Yeah, Corfu is down there somewhere. Different day, same guy on pole. Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't know what that meant. I've worked out as an F1 reference. Getting your first copy jab in 3 weeks. Nice. Yeah. I got mine about 5 weeks ago now, I think, something like that. And I just have felt not safe, because obviously it doesn't give you complete protection and you still have to be careful, but I have felt safe enough to go to pub gardens, whereas without it I wouldn't be doing it. Right, so I'm going to have a quick look at my charts and then we're going to work out when we need to start descending. What arrival did I say? It was one of the TAS arrivals. TAS 1 Delta, and in fact we'll give control to the co-pilot while
I have
we do
control.
This. And we'll get the latest METAR for LYTV. Winds 180 at 7 knots. Oh, it's changed a bit, hasn't it? Yeah, it was 200 before, I think. Anyway, we still want a 3-2 arrival with that, so TAS 1 Delta, and then we're going to do, is it the Zulu, I think I said? Yeah, localize the Zulu, runway 32. And I'm just going to pop that star in again, because often that gives you the gets rid of any discontinuities, I think. And it hasn't got the vias listed, so let's just insert that for now. We'll click through and see what it looks like. Back to, I was looking for a legs page there. Back to the flight plan page. Yeah, it's drawn it a little bit wrong, hasn't it? So we want to go from Taz to Sorag. We don't want this blooming user waypoint. And this, of course, is when I start wishing I was flying the FS Labs. Every time I extol the virtues of this plane, it lets me down. We just don't want any of this. We don't want any of this. We want to go from... is Taz even in there? Yeah, I guess it is. So, Tilbury, Bigley, Taz, that is correct, I think. Yeah. And then the Taz 1 Delta should take us... In fact, I'll bring it up on the screen so you can see what I'm doing. It'd be more interesting that way. Where are we? Navigraph window. So this is the star. Taz, Sorag, and then Olivu, and then we're going to make a right turn to intercept the localizer, which, as I said earlier, is offset. So I'll try and sort it out. But if we can't, we'll just wait till we get to Olivu and then vector ourselves around to intercept. Often, even though it doesn't say anything underneath the via points, they'll still do something. So approach vias. We'll start with no vias, see what that does. Step through again. And it's done exactly the same thing. So we've tried the first via, we'll try the second via now. Just in case that fixes it. I bet it doesn't, but you never know. Worth a shot. Oh, and it has. Awesome. So that's exactly what we want. Tilbury, Bigelow, Taz, Sorag, Olivu. We don't want this user waypoint, but it's fine. It's not going to mess us up. And then Guskit, is that? Gossut. So yeah, that's exactly what we want. Gossut is our initial approach fix. And then we'll start a descent from there down towards the runway. Awesome. And now we're going to have another look at that chart and see what we have in the way of altitude restrictions. So the minimum safe altitude between Taz and Sorag is 6,000 feet, so I think we'll plan on being at 6,000 feet during that bit, and then descending to... $2,600 en route back towards the Tivat Taz VOR. So, taking that 6,000, we can work out our top of descent point, which one day the aeroplane will be able to do automatically, I'm sure, but it can't for now. So 6,000 feet, we are now at 37,000 feet, so we've got to lose 31,000 feet, 30, 60, 93, we've got to start our descent 93 nautical miles before the Tivat NDB, which is Taz over there. So not just yet. While we're doing all of this, we're going to go to the RadNav page and check the localizer frequencies in, and it isn't. That's going to be 111.3. I will catch up with the chat after I've done this. I'm not ignoring... Well, I am ignoring you, but only momentarily. 111.3. Go over to our perf page, set up that for the approach. So the QNH at the moment is 1015. The temperature is 23 degrees. Nice. The wind is 180 at 7. transition altitude is 10,000 feet, so our transition level we'll call 11,000. And the baro minimum is going to be... well, baro minimums, I should say, is going to be... 1170. So that's interesting. It knows that it's just a localizer rather than a full ILS because it doesn't give us the radar altimeter option, which is interesting. Scott, you know you were talking about a backtrack. There isn't in this direction. You only have to backtrack if you're landing on 14. Thank you, Dickens. Every time. Right. We're going to use auto brake. Let's use auto brake medium, I think, for this. It's not the longest runway in the world. And we can take back control.
I have control.
And we're ready to start our descent and approach. Oh, try the third blank one. That worked for you. Wish I'd been looking at the chat, Scott. Thank you. You're going to start your descent at about 70 nautical miles. Makes sense. Okay, F1 chat. Live stream, where am I going to fly tomorrow? I'm not flying tomorrow, Tom. I don't think. Oh, Kai, how did that happen? That's rubbish. I hope you managed to get it back under control. Thank you, Dingo, as well. You went for the Taz 3 Bravo, fair enough. You did not picture me like that. Oh, you found it then. What did you think I looked like? Very posh in that. Yeah, it's not my usual life, that I should hasten to it. I don't normally have afternoon tea at the Ritz. Sorry, Dickens. I'm back. Irish Aviator, hello, how are you? Welcome back. Jenny, thank you very, very much for the donation. Very, very kind of you.
Let's see a smooth
£7.15. $10 US, I presume. I'll do my best. I'll do my absolute best. You have to go. No worries, Demetrius. Thank you for popping by. See you again soon. Becoming a gold member, you'll what, Dickens? Is my hair colour black? No, it's brown. Dark brown in the winter, lighter brown in the summer. Okay, so I'm starting to think about descending now. We're not quite ready, I don't think. But we will be soon. 93 nautical miles, I said before. The Tivat NDB. New Shunbao Aviation, welcome to the stream. How are you? You don't know. Yeah, see, William's getting far too involved in this, considering he's not actually on the stream, or I don't think he is. I did see that. I thought I'll leave it, and now I think I'm going to remove it, because there should be a bit of a challenge to it, to be honest with you. How far are we from the destination? We are 152 nautical miles away. So we should be down at 8:18 Zulu, so in about 20 minutes, something like that. You must be, Simon. You must be. No, this isn't Trevor. This is Cora, one of my other staples. Cora Zia. C-O-R-A-Z-E-A. Now Spa Music. Yes. Yeah, back to this. Everyone was getting too overexcited when I played something more upbeat, Jeff, so I had to dial it back a little bit. Top of descent checklist, Filbert flies. We don't have a descent checklist in the Airbus. That's more of a Boeing thing. How do pics of A350 look to you? I like the A350. Oh, you put some in the screenshots, child, didn't you? I'll have a look at them after the stream. I just want to make sure I don't miss my top of descent here. So yeah, so the A320 has an approach checklist, but no descent checklist. Certainly in the airline whose SOPs I'm using today. Or I should say the airline that Flight Crew A320 simulates. Okay, let's start down. So, selected altitude mode, open descent, throttle idle, exactly what we want. And here we go. In Airbus the plane flies you, yeah, exactly. No, definitely not, Kami, definitely not. Certainly not the A320, the bigger ones might do, but the A320 doesn't. Hello Paolo, welcome to the stream, how are you? Oh, in fact, welcome back. I remember you, you've been here before. Twiddle them some knobs till you see the runway check. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Good, good. The bigger the better when you're watching my videos, LJ Vlogs. What are you having for lunch? Don't stop chopping to tell me that. Tell me after. Yes, correct, Simon. Yeah, so you set local pressure, then you run the approach checklist. Quite the nose down pitch. More nose down pitch than I would have expected. Certainly more than last time I flew the experimental version. Did I watch the movie Sully? No, I haven't watched it actually. I haven't. I should. It's been on my list for a long time. Ah, Ben, we're not, boss. We're not, because the circle to land is only for runway 14. And the wind favours quite definitely runway 32. But we're doing a localizer approach without glide slope. And it's an offset localizer, so it's still going to be a bit more interesting than your usual ILS. Hello Matthew, welcome to the stream. Yes, this is true. Yeah, so but Airbus do have their own. I don't know if you'd even call them SOPs, but my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that Airbus has a way that they think their planes should be flown, which gets distributed to all the airlines, and then they devise their own SOPs from that. And I've never seen a descent checklist. This is how this all started. I don't know if you're here. I've never seen a descent checklist for an Airbus A320. The checklist after takeoff checklist seems to always be the approach. But correct me if I'm wrong. How strong is the wind? The wind is 180 at 7 knots. Oh really? Is it on iPlayer? Circle to land is a type of... Yeah, very windy in here, Elite Boss. Yeah. Far too windy, Ben. Far too windy. Circle to land basically means that you fly the plane in a circle. So it's sort of like a standard traffic pattern in the US, really, or a circuit, or it can be more of a teardrop shape. But it means that you come at the airport from the opposite direction and then manually turn around and come back on yourself to land. That's the gist of it. There's probably a more accurate. What's the plane doing? Oh, nothing too awful. Okay. I just don't trust it. You're definitely going to have some ground elevation issues. You're going to look like you're under... Why? Is that because Is that because you don't have the scenery, or? I don't know. Manufacturers will suggest procedures because the airlines themselves will design their own. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I know. I think that the SOPs that are baked into Flight Crew A320 are based on British Airways ones. I think, but I'm not absolutely certain. I don't know. I don't know how wonky the elevation will be here. It's pretty much at sea level, I think. So hopefully it won't be too bad. I know, Ben. I know, but you know me. I like to be realistic, and in this case, realistic is the localizer approach to 3.2. But it is kind. I mean, you still get. There is a circle involved, if that'll keep people happy. There is a circle, and you'll see. In fact, you can see it here. So I'm just going to say yes. Yes, we are doing a circle to land. And interestingly, or excitingly, or something, this star is the exact same one that the this flight flew in the real world, because I had a look at the track. Do I think Sky God is... Oh dear. I don't think I am, Dickens, if I'm honest. I have little faith in myself for this landing. Disappointment Society sausage sandwiches. What? Oh, this is some kind of F1 stuff still, is it? Big Bren moment from Bossman Ben. He wants the cycle to crash. I know he does. It's still, exactly, it's still an offset loc approach. I've never done one of those on stream. I have done a circle to land, I think. I can't think when. I'm pretty sure I have. So this is something new and exciting for everyone. The idea behind this is if as many things as possible are the same between vastly different aircraft, it makes transitioning between fleet types as a pilot easier. Oh, yes, we're talking airline SOPs, aren't we? Yeah, that makes sense, actually. Ooh, you know what I should do? I should bring up flight recorder, because I always
Cabin
forget
crew,
that.
prepare for arrival.
So, passing 20,000 feet, we'll turn the seatbelt sign on. I haven't used flight recorder for a long time. I've heard that it has got some issues with the latest builds of the A320NX, so we'll see how we do. We'll give it a go. Worst case scenario, the replay looks rubbish. What do I think of the spacing? Let me have a little look. I don't like it. I'm going to slow down a little to give you guys a bit more room. I'll slow down early to 250. Just wait till you hit the decel point and it cuts out all your waypoints. Oh, is that something that happens now, Dingo? Ugh. Dream flight sim setup with the sim costs 1,600. Yes, you said Max one. Is the cabin crew still selling drinks? No, sorry, Winteru. No, seatbelts are on. Carts are stowed. Sorry. You're doing 240, so you'll speed up a bit. Yeah, okay, that would be good, Benjamin. It is, Matthew, yeah. So this is, I think this is still Croatia that we're flying along beside. I don't know it all that well, but I've been to Zagreb, and I've been to one of the islands off Split called Viz, and it is absolutely spectacular. It's sort of like the Italian Riviera, really, but obviously in Croatia. Yes, so we're just beyond Dubrovnik, which is an airport I used to fly to a lot in P3D actually. That has talking of circle to land approaches, that has a pretty good one. And if I remember rightly, the airport is somewhere around here. This could be Dubrovnik. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, this is the sort of thing that I do just as I should be concentrating on the descent. So I'm going to concentrate on the descent instead. We'll be down in 20 minutes, Winter. I'm sure the cabin crew will give you one on the way out. Can prevent that happening by going direct to the waypoint before you get to the decel. Oh, okay, that's good to know. So, do you mean I can go direct to any of my next waypoints? Oh no, I see what you mean, I think. Let's zoom in a little bit or reduce the range a little bit. So, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you're saying is after we get to Taz, but before we get to the decel point, I need to go direct to Sopas or whatever that one is, Sorag. Is that right, Dingo? Flying a hold in the A320. Oh, don't. Tough times are lasting more and more often in that server, Jeff boy. Standards have slipped. I don't, Liam. No, I haven't experienced that myself, I'm afraid. I'll do my best, Elias. I'll do my best. Not going to believe this, but you've just booked a holiday. Have you really? Amazing. Well, that is an awesome reason to book a holiday. Flew there in the sim, thought it looked pretty, and off you go. That's fantastic. Okay, thanks, Dingo. I can see you watching my stream on your TV on the Discord. Oh, I'll have a look later, LJ Vlogs. Thank you. I'm always interested in seeing people's living rooms and how they watch my streams. So we're about to pass through the transition level. So we're going to set local pressure. We're going to recheck the METAR for the very latest. Should be 1015. Sim thinks it's 1015. Happy days. Try to hold. Yes, you could. The CJ4 holds beautifully. The CRJ, I think, sort of holds perfectly. It's not. I've had the odd issue with it, but don't need to go heading mode. Just use the direct 2 feature. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. He's gone off the rails, Jeff. That's what's actually happened here. He got that first. Something flipped in his head, which led to the ETS2 ban. And now he's struggling to recover from it all. I'm going to use a bit of speed brake now to get us down quicker. And we actually want to be at no more than 250 knots by Sorag, no more than 210 knots by Olivu. So that's 250 knots here, 210 knots here. I'm going to recheck VATSIM to see how we're doing spacing wise. I always find it very hard to judge. But I think we're okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure we're going to be down. It's very hard to slow down and descend at the same time, and I'm not convinced we're quite going to make our 6,000 feet by Taz, but never mind, might still be okay. The missus doesn't know the real reason. Yeah. You feel even more tired with this music, so relaxed. Yes, we're back on the spa playlist.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving shortly.
Right, landing lights on, passing 10,000 feet.
Please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or the video monitors inside the terminal for basic gate information.
So we're going to continue our descent after Taz. No, we're not. We're going to fly at 6,000 feet to Sorag, and then we can go down to 5,000. So we're fine. Everyone relax. It's all going to be fine. Right, I'm going to start flight recorder recording now. Then I can't forget. Yes, I can say hi. Elias, welcome to the stream. Or Elias, I don't know which it is. Either way, nice to have you here. Tomorrow's a holiday. Nice. You're not one for those POI markers, but you left the fauna ones on, and apparently there are some seagulls. Really? I'll keep my eyes peeled for seagulls then. Oh, really? Then, yeah, okay. Good advice, Matthew. What do I think? When the PMDG 7 will come out? I would like to think by the end of this year, but I honestly don't know. Jeff, better watch out for this ban. Guessing the flight time is going to be around 2 hours. Yeah, possibly a little more, but yeah, about that. Oh, bit of a... Yeah, that is a bit of an oof by your standards, Ben. Ah, and I didn't do the direct too. Let's do it now. If we can. Why do they keep breaking this plane?
Skyways 402 is 15 miles out for the ILS.
Please work.
32. Sorry, correction. Localizer 32 Zulu approach.
Oh, yeah, they're all gone. All those bloody waypoints are gone. I didn't realise it had to be straight after. I thought I had until the decel point. Yeah, that's really messed everything up, isn't it? Okay, so we're still flying to Taz, then we want to go 111. Well, let's get the NDB going, shall we? So that's 345. It does look like the perfect place for a visual approach. 345, and we'll get the ADF on. But that's not working either. We've got a flickering needle for some reason. Anyway, it still says we're going to Sorag, which is what we want, and then we can just use headings after that. So we can descend after Sorag to 5,000 feet, heading 219. We want to slow down a bit. Will it go into managed airspeed mode? Will it go into approach mode? Will it do anything? Yes, it will. Okay, that's something. But now we just have PPOS, so we don't know where we are in relation to any waypoints. So we're going to turn heading 219. And we're going to turn on... we're going to turn on waypoints, we're going to turn on ND... Oh, we can't have all of those, okay. But hopefully this will have some of our approach waypoints on. And why is the autopilot disconnected? It doesn't want... What is going on?
Tivat traffic, Skyways 402,
okay.
7 miles out.
Let's just try and fly it visually then. Turn on the LS. And we've gone past our heading 219, and we're climbing for no real reason. Turn off the flight directors. Try and work out where on earth we are. And we definitely want to be descending to 5,000 now. Do we want to set our course perhaps? I would have assumed that would have auto-tuned. But it hasn't, and nor will it let us. So this is going really badly, basically. So let's turn around and back on ourselves, and we'll just have to hope for the best, basically. Do it entirely visually. Turn off auto thrust as well.
Approach checklist.
To the approach
Briefing.
checklist.
Confirmed.
ECAM status.
Checked.
Barrow
We'll
ref.
come down now to 2,600.
101.
Oh, we've got a bit of a line
set.
over there.
1015 set. Minimum. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
And we seem to have sort of intercepted the localizer. Classic MFS. I mean, it is. But I don't understand why. Yeah, good advice from a pro, Methy. Thank you for that. I don't understand why fly-by-wire have made things worse. I don't understand. Okay,
checked.
That's plenty low enough for now. We are way above our flap extension speed, and I don't know why. Oh, Milos, thank you. And we are to the right of our course, or to the right of the localizer. Anyway, I think I can see something that looks like an airport, so that's good. That's a good start, isn't it?
Flaps 1.
Speed checked. Flaps 1.
And don't forget, this is an offset localizer, so we don't want to be heading straight for the runway. We essentially want to be going at it from a little bit of an angle. Right,
Flaps
let's get
2.
flaps 2,
Speed
gear
checked.
down.
Prepare to pay out your nose for
Flaps
parasol.
2.
Oh, that's the best case scenario.
You're down.
Gear down.
Okay, and now we're way left of it. I don't understand why. Actually, I do understand why. It's because I had pictured us flying around this island. I don't see the runway. I'm no longer convinced that what I thought was an airport is in fact an airport. Do we have DME? Is that saying 8? Yes, we're about 8.3 nautical miles out. So let's have a look at the approach chart and see if that makes sense. It's all visual. Can anyone else hear a weird whining noise? Yeah, everything just failed. The runway's on in that valley down on my right. Is it? Ah, thank you, Ben. I suspect we're going to be doing a go-around. I don't know why. I've just got a hunch.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked.
I thought we were heading over here.
Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked.
Flaps full.
I wish I could read what was
Cabin
going
crew,
on down
be
here. That
seated
would be
for
really
landing.
helpful. ML32. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. Okay. Now I see something that looks like a runway. It's not over there, people. It's over here.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Oh wait. Why is the gear not down? I told him to put it down. Ah, that's what that noise was.
Advised.
Auto thrust.
Speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Tivat traffic, EZY85 Yankee Kilo, 3.5 mile final, runway 32. I'm sure you understand me ignoring the chat at the moment, because we are doing an unexpected and slightly unwelcome visual approach due to everything breaking in the plane. But we now have the runway in sight. We're a little high, and you all wanted a circle to land anyway, so you got one, just not a planned one.
Checked. Continue.
Sync rate.
Don't worry about the sync rate. There we are, 2 whites, 2 reds. Slightly fast, but not fast enough to worry about it. Oof. Bit of a crunch. Bit of a crunch there.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel.
But under the circumstances...
70 knots.
Under the circumstances, I'll take it. Welcome to Tivat, everybody. I'm expecting some kind of water cannon salute after that. The music is not fitting. You're absolutely right. I was too stressed to even turn it off. I normally turn it off completely for the landing. But there we are.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of our flight. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign and the aircraft is now safe. This will be your indication.
Tivat traffic, EZY85 Yankee Kilo, clear of runway. Right, let's get some lights sorted out. Landing lights off. Strobe lights off. Runway turn off lights off. We'll start the APU. Nose light has been set to taxi very helpfully by the first officer. There are more useful things he could have done, but anyway. I'm going to stop the music now, I think. Better late than never. There we are. And if possible, we're going to taxi to stand 5, because that's where the real aircraft, the real flight that we're simulating ended up. But, oh, you're right, I'm not on Unicom. I did switch. Oh well, never mind. Now for some super parking. Now I'm on Unicom. Now, I'm a little bit worried about my wingtips here.
Tivat traffic looks like he's back on Unicom now.
Yes, indeed. Who is this who's parked like this? You're about to get a wing through your nose. And someone's parked on the stand I wanted. Replay, yes, I'll do a replay. Don't worry. Oh dear. Oh yes, we've got a bit of floating going on here. I'll take one of these other stands that are a little bit further along. So what I'll do is I'll park up and then we'll have the replay. And before I park up, I'll work out how...
traffic EZ58 Kilo Yankee, clear of runway.
Oh, who's that? Is that Scott? No, it's no, Kilo Yankee is someone else, can't remember who now. Too much stress.
Tivat traffic, EZY1 uniform X-ray, line up runway 32.
There we are. That will do, I feel. Maybe. Don't worry, Scott, don't worry. Just going to try and get this parking perfect. There we are. Oof, well, that was a little bit stressful, I won't lie to you. Let's have a look at this guy taking off, shall we? And then we'll do the replay. And I'll try and catch up with some of the chat while we watch the replay, I think. I can't imagine it's going to be very pleasant. Oh, he's going to be backtracking, isn't he? Can't be bothered to wait for all that nonsense. Thank you, Juan. I think it was an alright landing under the circumstances. Good. Right, let's disconnect from VATSIM now and do the replay. Bye, everyone. Hopefully the replay will work. Yes, it seems to have. Right, replay. We don't need to go this far back, I feel. We'll go from here. And we'll start with a wing view, maybe. Not that wing, I feel, the other one. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that, and we'll watch a little bit of the approach. And now I can catch up on all of your chat. I'm sorry, Mateus. My Spanish is not good enough to understand. Just call it a noise-abating approach, yeah. Ben, thank you very much for your little tips, having been here before. Benjamin is... Yeah, how did you end up behind me, Benjamin? Thanks for the announcement, Kai. Terrain radar might help just for awareness. It might have done. Yeah, you're right. Norbert, happened to you yesterday. Disconnecting USB. Really? It helped with the flight plan disappearing. Yeah, sorry about my lack of frequency switch. I could have sworn I did, but anyway. Feels like GTA trying to fly everything visual and knowing your surroundings very well. Yes. Hello, Kartik. You picked an interesting moment to arrive. As did you, Joao. Or an interesting moment to pop back. Music is not his. Your butt. Yeah, sorry about your butt, Gadak. Crisp. Yes, crisp is a very good word to describe that landing, Jeff. Crisp and a little crunchy, but fundamentally okay. Sorry about your back too, Ben. I can only begin to imagine. EasyJet disguised as Ryanair, yeah. We're down in and well done, Phil. Thank you, Simon. That's much more the kind of sentiment that I needed. Yeah. News and Bow, you are very, very welcome. Thank you for coming and watching. And thank you, Juan. Thank you. Yeah, lots of messages about me not being on Unicom. If only I could have glanced at either the messages or VPilot, I would have seen that. I wish we had that lovely blue sky here as well. It's someone who was taxiing without knowing I was coming. Ah, okay. What reputation, Kai? That's the question. Nice floating aircraft. Yes, I can't remember who that was, but yeah, it's down to the scenery. This is what you got on approach to Trondheim. Very annoying. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Yeah, thank you, Ben, for the moderation. Brace, brace, brace. Put your heads down. Brace, brace, brace. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Hello, Tiago. Welcome if you're still about. You followed the user waypoint. Ah, okay, okay. That landing was a normal landing any pilot would do. I think so. It wasn't that bad. We'll see, won't we? We'll see from outside. Don't forget, you know, you can have a look at the landing rate if you want, but it's not a good measure of how well the plane was landed. Yours was over 1,000, Scott, was it? I'm surprised.
Sync rate.
You got the Bali and Berlin airport free from Aerosoft. How did you manage that, Joel? You're waiting for a flight to Poland. What, in real life, or do you mean you want me to do one?
Too low. Terrain.
Worst landing you've ever done? Really?
Too low. Terrain.
Paro flashbacks from this
Too
landing.
low.
Well,
Terrain.
Kai did warn you about that.
Too
RJ
low.
Vlogs.
Terrain.
It was much more stable.
Terrain.
It was much more stable than the
Too
Paro
low.
landing.
Terrain.
Oh, can we turn off
Too
that
low.
bloomin'
Terrain. Sync rate. Too low. Terrain.
No, not those. Right, here we are. Now, if you were a passenger, you'd be totally fine all the way through up to this point. You wouldn't think anything had gone wrong at all. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little... I won't lie to you, that was a little bit like that Ryanair landing you sent a video of the other day, Ben. A little bit. Not as bad, but there were certain similarities. I've got to look at Volanta. I've got to not take my own advice and look at Volanta. What? Why is it not there? I'm not even joking. Volanta doesn't seem to have logged this flight. It shows my line, but it doesn't show in the list. And it doesn't show, it doesn't think I'm still flying it, so I'm very confused. And here we are. Actually, you're a content creator too. This is just your personal account to spy on me, right? What do you do, Joel? Is there smoke under the landing gear? No, there is not. Hello, Kitmo, welcome. We're just watching some replays of my landing there. Yes, I'm still using Flight Recorder for replay, yeah. To Poland in MSFS, to Wrocław. Ah, okay. If there's ever any scenery released, then I'll definitely consider that, Shroxon. But I only like flying where there is reasonable airport scenery. Beautiful place, isn't it? I know. You have a look, Ben. It's not there. Is 1.66G hard? I don't know, Benjamin. Go to the end of the runway for an outside view. Yes, that was my next plan. Volanta's got confused with my replay. Yeah. Yes, it has. But it normally does get confused with my replays, but it still manages to give me a landing rate and complete the flight later. What if I do end flight now? What was that going to do? Review your flight. Yeah. No, that is working. That is, yeah, now I've ended the flight. It has worked. We'll come back to that later. For now, let's just enjoy the pretty views a little bit more. So we'll go back and we'll do an external view of just the short final. I need to drink. A little bit firm, but for a surprising self-vectoring visual, totally fine by your standards. And mine too, Simon. And mine too. Yeah, okay. We'll plonk the drone down here. We'll turn off drone follow mode. And we'll zoom in a little bit and see what we see. I think that's going to be a nice view. Thank you, Winter. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Before you all head off, do make sure you click the subscribe button. do give the video a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. And if you want to make a little donation, a sympathy donation or what have you, you can do that at streamlabs.com/philbertflies or in the super chat, using super chat. Or you can even join my membership program, which is a bit like a YouTube subscription. For a monthly donation, you get access to various perks. That wasn't dreadful. That wasn't dreadful. I think I was too harsh on myself. Not amazing, but not dreadful. Oh, I don't know. What did I do? Did I do the wrong thing for Buffalo? I don't know. I don't know. We're going to have one more. We're going to have one more replay. One more replay from a locked drone view, I think, before we call it a day. No, sorry, drone follow mode is what I meant. Just to really hammer home the fact that it wasn't as bad as you all thought it was. Thank you, Ben. Thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'll see you very soon. Thank you, Up. Thank you very much. It's been nice to have you here. Yes, Winter, I want you to make a second account. Yes. Yeah. That was better than that Ryanair landing you sent me yesterday. Cool. I'm going to say goodbye here. You can watch the rest of the taxi in if you would like to. Thank you all very much for watching. And my next stream will probably now not be until next weekend, but I might try and squeeze one in on Wednesday afternoon. Make sure you join my Discord server. Keep an eye on my channel and turn on notifications if you want to be first to hear about one. See you all soon. Bye-bye.